Seriously, that would be gold.
Welcome back, everybody, to Keep Your Cool. I am Rallas, and I got new people and old people and older people. Say hi to the crowd, people.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
We got George. We got It's Just Will. You saw him last time with his bad predictions. Don't worry, he's not going to talk about it because he sucked ass. And then we have a very young girl from the city of where?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Oh, I thought it was Colorado.
I wish. That place is beautiful.
I bet. So, why don't you tell the people so I can send this link to other people?
Right.
And you tell yourself a little bit, who are you, what are you, why are you here, and who or how do you know us?
So, obviously, we all have one thing in common, right? We're all from California. And we all moved away except one because he doesn't understand the beauty of living somewhere else yet.
Well,
We
technically,
have things in common.
technically, I moved first because, oh, no, actually, George moved first because he was in Texas, and then it was me because I moved to Rosarito, Mexico, and then it was the rest.
It's
So,
literally okay, whatever.
what? It's
If you think
literally what?
about it,
Rosarito is technically California.
I mean, it says it in the name,
Yeah.
Baja California. Like,
Yeah.
But that's another
That's why
country.
there's Puerto Nuevo, Newport Beach.
I moved out of this country. How about that?
just because you cross a gate doesn't make it a different country.
Hey, if you're a Mexican and don't have papers out there, that's still you're out.
True.
So
But
you are from
California. But
California.
I live in Salt Lake. Yes, I'm gonna hit 2 years in May, which is just absolutely crazy. I'm a mom. Who would have thought? I'm a mother, and
You're a mom?
I'm a mom.
How old have you been a mom for?
I have a child, and he's sick right now. Poor thing. It's breaking my heart. But
Fucking kids.
How long have you been a mother for?
almost 2.5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's almost
Very
2.5.
nice. Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Huh?
Yeah,
You're a mother. I
I
forgot.
am a mother. I am shocking. I
I
know.
mean, you're only like what? How old are you again?
Like 17.
And you're a mother. Shame on you. You had a kid at 15 years old.
And I drink
And you-
crazy.
Hey, cheers.
Hey George, can you set the link? I mean, actually, I don't know how to send it live to everybody, so I guess the subscribers are just gonna have to jump in. I couldn't
Yeah,
find.
I just sent it in the group chat. Oh, I guess I can send it.
Oh, okay, perfect. That one's good. That one's good.
But yes, I've been here 2 years almost, and I really, really like it. I wasn't much of a beach girl before, even though I'm California born and raised, but I like the mountains. So the mountains were calling to me, and so I came here. I
was
have my
just
own
in
little
Salt Lake.
What?
Sorry. I was just in Salt Lake
Were you?
just for a layover.
Oh, that doesn't count. I was gonna ask you if you've done any like weddings out here or anything, because it's stunning.
You should be the first.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. But yeah, I have my own little shop, La Rosa Antigua. I'm sure my followers already know, but I like to thrift. That was like my main source of income for myself the whole time I was a stay-at-home mom. But now I'm an infant teacher, so I get to be with babies all day long and raise them basically while their parents work their asses off.
Very nice. Very
So
nice.
I do the hard job for them.
That's nice. Unfortunately, I don't know how to share the link. I can't copy it on my thing, so we'll have to go.
I'll send it to you through the email.
Yes, please, because I'm having a hard time. So, William, anything new before we jump onto our things? How's the beautiful Atlanta? Do you have any hurricanes at the moment?
No, it's fucking winter. The coldest it got so far is what it was 20 degrees the other day. It's not that bad.
Ooh, that was our high all of last week. Was
It's
20
exactly my point. And like I'm like it's not California weather and it's not Utah weather, so I'm just like it's all right. It's not too bad.
See,
You know, like
I want to go to Atlanta so bad. All the greenery, just it's so beautiful.
there's also a lot of black, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I know, and that's the only reason why Terry wouldn't want to move there.
Wow.
I do not blame him.
In the Pacific Northwest, I'm gonna challenge y'all. Like, this is greenery.
That's true. That's true. I love all the Twilight vibes. Like that would be my dream wedding is Twilight vibes.
No
Like
mames.
the fairy lights, the
You're fucking
bright roses,
comparing.
forest.
You're comparing a real life to a fucking dumbass vampire movie. That's what you just did. A
Dumbass
dumbass
movie
vampire movie.
still gets so many like people are obsessed. Okay,
Wait, so are you saying Twilight was filmed here, or is
Sure.
it like similar, or what? I'm confused.
Wasn't it filmed in Forks, Washington?
No idea.
I
Yeah,
think it
but
was filmed
George is not in
all
Washington. George is in Oregon.
I mean, Washington is like a 20-minute drive
Yeah.
Okay.
From where you
It's
are, or
all
from
the-
Portland?
all
I mean,
beautiful and
from
green.
from Portland. Yeah, Portland is in the border
Do
of
you
Washington.
get seasonal depression or like all year round depression because of it? Because of the weather?
Technically, not me, but people do.
Because I do get seasonal depression here. I mean, not now that I'm working, but last winter was so hard. It was,
Yeah, it rains
like,
at
what is
6,
this?
7 months out of the year.
yeah. So
I love it.
Linda, I don't know if you, William, if you guys want to share the link, I couldn't copy it, but if you need it, I'll send it. I'll send the link through an email so you can send it to your people.
I
probably have
posted
that
it on the
Android, huh?
Instagram. It should.
Or
Yeah, he does.
what was that?
We're
Someone talking
talking
shit?
shit.
Yeah, Johnny said yes, but George said Pacific Northwest, according to Jonathan Padilla.
That
I don't know,
is the
guys.
Pacific Northwest
I know.
Is it?
It's beautiful. Yeah, it is.
Okay, what's the difference between North and Pacific Northwest?
because you're on the Pacific coast.
So, oh my.
Pendejo.
So
What
what
are you going to say? Oh, I'm on the east, west, or
Eastern West
coast?
or what? It would be Eastern Atlantic West.
So it says, so that's why Linda said Twilight, because Washington, duh, LOL. But I don't know. I didn't know that that's where it was filmed.
Yeah, I'm
I had
pretty
no
sure.
idea.
It
I haven't even
literally,
seen
like,
Twilight.
the place does exist. Forks, Washington is a place. that you-
Hey, my homie Ricky. Dang, Johnny, I'm the chat. What's up? LOL.
Who's Ricky? Anyways, so
Sorry.
we're talking about Pacific Northwest, Washington, which you're not from, and Linda confused Portland to freaking Washington.
It's still all the
No, it's literally like a 15, 20-minute drive from here.
Yeah.
All the greenery is the same.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's all
of
like
it.
really dense forest.
It's like that top left pocket of the United States is like, oof, beautiful.
Yeah, I definitely, it's on my list to go and like visit there for sure.
Okay, perfect. Now, since you're getting involved with the Pacific Northwest, I already know what goes there because George keeps mentioning every single podcast, like, oh, the buildings, oh, this. Well, Linda, Salt Lake City. Does the lake actually have salt?
Yes. And
Really?
yes,
Oh,
and that's
shit.
why you can't swim in it. That's why you
Oh,
can't
shit.
actually go in it. It's not a lake that you go and like bathe and do all that stuff. No, you do not go to Salt Lake for that. You actually, if you go to Salt Lake, you have to go on a boat and you have to wear like all these like special like coverings because of all the like bugs and like salt and stuff. And like I think things actually die in there.
Pero wouldn't the Salt Lake would be the same as a beach because it's salty?
No, it's different kinds of salt. I'm pretty sure.
So-
It's very different. It's, trust me, it's not anything special.
okay. And how's the ambiente out there?
What do you mean?
The ambience, fool.
Yeah, but like for what? It depends what you're looking for.
How is the how's the I can't even think of it anymore.
Like, is it popping? Is it alive? Is it?
How's the vibe? How's the vibe
Well,
out
I
There you
live
go, the line.
in the city, like the biggest city in the whole state. It's the capital. This is where like the capital actually is. It's literally like I can see it from our apartment. It's literally like, I mean, yeah, there's tons of stuff happening all the time. Like next weekend, I think is the NBA All Star, where they like bring all the NBA players and pick the best ones. I don't know.
That's gonna be the.
Basketball.
Well, since you actually brought it up, Pelonsky's right here. Pelonsky's 21 just said breaking news: LeBron James all-time scorer.
Right.
So
The goat.
shut the fuck up. Anyways, we're not good. That's greatness, but we're not gonna bring it in this one. We'll save it for the Friday on live. So that's more of a sports talk.
There you go.
Linda,
Yeah, it's popping. I
I don't
mean,
watch soccer, so
it's like, I mean,
Oh,
it's
it's
also the
sport.
snowboarding and skiing capital of like the whole country. So people come here for the mountains and the snow.
what's the biggest mountain there?
In Park City. It's the Wasatch Mountains, I believe is what
it's
they're
the one that's the tallest.
yes, that one.
Okay, so Las Montañas Wasatch, is it bigger than the Colorado Rockies?
I actually don't think so. And the difference is, so the mountains here, they're 20 minutes away. In Colorado, like from Denver, it's like an hour and a half. But once you get into the Rockies, it's like dense. Like it's like really full and like huge.
Like
But
you really, you
here
have
it's
to be in
like
shape, basically.
smaller.
What do you mean by dense? Dense for me is like you have to like be in good shape to breathe.
Like a nug, you know, like a weed nug is dense.
I don't smoke
Like,
weed. Me. I'm not you.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I'm plantation free.
No, it's like dense. Like it's just very like full and lush and like thick.
Oh, okay. So it's not like que tengo que estar in good shape so I can actually go there and breathe and shit.
I
Not
mean,
the way you-
we're only 1,000. I believe it's only 1,000 feet difference in latitude, like
Only?
in altitude. I mean, so like Colorado is 1,000 feet more. Us, we're at like 4,700 ish.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah, I mean, but also the air quality here is shit. I will say that. That's like the number one thing that I hate about living here. It is so bad.
What makes it shit?
I forgot what it's
Smog?
called. What?
The
Smog?
nug?
Smog?
Smog?
I think it is smog. I don't know. They have like oil thingies where it's like constantly shooting out shit in the air, like 24/7 nonstop. Because there's a lot of mines out here. So they're constantly like mining. I don't know.
So
I see what you're saying.
Johnny's talking.
I was like, mines? Like, you mean like
Me too. I was like, what?
Not mines. Mines.
Mines. Okay, so Latinos or Hispanics, since we're all Hispanic here, Linda,
I'm white.
is it populated by Hispanics, or is it counted like, oh, I see like 7 families in my apartment complex or something like that?
I mean, we literally live down the street from a Rancho market.
That doesn't explain anything to me.
So
That means it's
There's like a
populated
Korean
by-
market that's like, or an Asian market that is called Ranch Market.
you guys have one too. Isn't there one in Bakersfield? Rancho Market? Oh no, that's 99 Ranch, huh?
I don't know. No
No.
one is in
I have
Bakersfield.
no idea. I don't live there.
I mean, come on,
Whatever,
this is-
okay.
come on, we all live in downtown areas, bro.
There's a Mexican market down the street. There's
I'll tell you
the big
this,
thing that's
Portland-
popular is jaripeos, whatever those are.
Whoa.
The what?
jaripels?
Jaripeo to me, it's a freaking where you get on top of the bull and you're like, woo.
Yes.
That's how you actually have a jaripeo, or is it a store?
Yes, they actually have those here.
Oh shit.
It's like a really like popular thing.
Well, I mean, it is a white thing too, so it's not really.
Well, yes, they also have rodeos, but they're different. Like they have jaripeos for Mexicans and they have rodeos for the white.
A ver, muy chingonate, muy Mexican y todo. What's the difference then?
I don't know. One's in English and one's in Spanish.
Fucking stupid.
No, I don't go to these things.
You
I
should.
go to Monster Jam and white trash shit like that.
We got a question for William from Polonsky's 21. That's how's the vibes in Atlanta?
Black.
I knew you were going to say that.
Dang.
No. I forgot. It's it's chill. It's a lot of, depending where you're at. If you're actually in the city, then you're talking about, guns, shootings, and all
How
that cool
far are
stuff.
you from the city?
30 minutes. No, well, yeah, 30 minutes.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. I mean, no, you count traffic, and you're talking about an hour.
Is that 30 minutes without traffic or with traffic?
Yeah, 30 minutes without traffic.
So you're actually
So,
pretty far out then.
Oh,
well, yeah, because I'm in the suburbs, but so basically Atlanta is south of me. Sheila is 40 minutes east of me, and
God.
so I'm basically, it's like a triangle basically to where I stay at. And and then I could, like, I'm basically in a better spot to get to Atlanta than Sheila is, because that's further out to get to that freeway and then get back down. You have to take a different freeway to be able to get back down.
Explain the suburbs to the people that don't know that good English. What's the suburb?
Suburb is when you're distant out, like when you're in the outskirts. Basically you're more of a quiet type person.
I miss the suburbs. That's one thing I'll say. I really do miss the suburbs.
So suburbs would be like the woods or like little towns outside of the city.
Little towns outside of the city, because the
Okay.
woods, you're talking more. Woods would be more rancho than anything. Like, 'cause, I
So
mean, there's still. What was that?
Santana would be like a suburb of Los Angeles
No,
Simon.
no.
because
I
we're 30
mean,
minutes out.
no. Because the thing is, Santa Ana, you're talking about a whole city. It's a city. You know, it's not a
Okay.
suburb. Like you're talking about Orange County, it's still already major. It's major. You know, for I
Mm.
guess for you guys, the suburbs would be more IE.
Mission
Santa
Viejo,
Clarita.
Forest.
Like
Those are
you're
suburbs.
talking.
So that's what I
Already.
thought.
Yeah.
I always thought the reason I asked that question because it was for me. I'm that stupid that I didn't know what's a suburb. I always thought that suburb was like the woods, like in el pinche rancho allá en el bosque,
Nah,
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Suburbs are like RSM and like Mission Viejo, like
Ándale.
straight up
So that would
suburbs.
be us. Okay. So now, Linda, I know that last time I spoke to William about it, William dijo that to get pan dulce, you literally have to like drive out and find a fucking spot. For you in Salt Lake City, that it's more of a white town. Is it hard for you to find pan dulce? Is it harder for any
not.
kind of idea? Oh,
It's not, but I will say they're not. I haven't found a good one. Like I haven't found one that isn't like rock hard when I bite into it.
like what do you mean rock hard? Like,
Like they're
that?
just like a concha. You picture a concha to be like, and it's like fluffy. You
Come
know,
on.
like but like here, the ones I've tasted, they're just like they got like a crunch to it.
Oh, they toast them.
I don't know. They're not the same. I haven't found one that's good, but I can go and find them at Lucky
It's
Ranch Market.
it's not Santa Ana good.
No,
Okay. Now, we all know here that this little woman who suffers from arthritis decides to move to a fucking cold state, a cold fucking town, pinche mensa. Anyways,
seriously.
explain to the people how is it when you wake up? Because when you told me, I was freaked out. I'm like, no, mames, and she still lives over there. Explain to the people what is it that you
Well,
suffer.
now I'm on drugs, so it's better. But before the drugs, it was really hard. It was
and that's medicinal drugs, right?
yes.
You're not doing like cocaine or heroin. So okay.
No.
I
It's
mean,
literally
okay.
a steroid, which I probably shouldn't be on it anymore. But yeah, it was really, really painful. Like the cold here, every winter, I will now see like I need to prepare and stock up on the drugs so that I can like last all winter without dwindling away and like freaking,
So when you're like ¿cómo se llama el Smeagol golem, like all crumpled up and shit?
Literally, yes, that's how it feels.
How long would it take you? Would it take you to actually like start being active?
Almost the whole day. Almost the whole like literally it would take me until like probably 3 p.m. to actually be functional. Yeah, it was really hard. I remember Terry's parents were like, we've never seen you this bad. When I like went to California for like a month for all that, it was really bad.
And of course, because you have all that, you had to cut down on the best food in the world, red meats.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have a piece of steak from Terry like every so often, but like I know what I'm gonna go through the next day.
Okay,
Like, what does red meat do?
It's just any meat too. Like it doesn't have to be just steak or like pork or anything like that. It's like chicken too. It really hurts. Like it just like makes me flare up, and so my joints like.
Oh, okay.
I will literally like to do this or like to go like that. I can't. Like I'm like swollen. Yeah, it's really painful.
Okay. Now, but we're going to those. Give me a second. Well, yeah, I was gonna go to that question. He was asking, but he beat me to it. Is there any because you say that is red meat, so I'm not sure if there is or not. I think William didn't get into this topic for him last time. Is there any taco stands on the streets, así como vendors,
yes.
and like loncheras taco stands are just strictly for tacos?
Yeah.
In Salt Lake,
there are
a lot or a little bit.
Only in one specific side of town.
But that means that they're all certified to be in that specific side of town, or is it they're all spread out there?
I don't know if it's that they're certified to only be there, but they're all there because that's where all like mostly all the Mexicans live. I'm serious. Like that's where all the Mexican markets are.
Is that where you live?
Where all the soccer games are at and stuff like that.
Wow, like that there's white people that play soccer.
I know, but
there's Salvadorians and there's Guatemalans and Honduras.
Well, that's the thing too. I don't know what kind. Like I don't think they're Mexican. There's
so why are you saying Mexican?
I don't know because that's what I classify them as.
Okay, and you did Portland. You said George that there is right. There's like a specific spot where there's like taco stands in Oregon, Portland.
I mean, there's a lot. There's like the city is known for the taco trucks and the good vibes of
And
like
breweries,
having,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
like
I would
there
love to
there's
go
a lot
visit
here,
breweries.
but there's not a lot actually. Like I said, the very first podcast we did or something, but I'm still yet to find like legit bomb ass Mexican food. There's Mexican food and there's taco stands and this and that, but it's like it's whatever. Yeah. So
And you, William, any taco stands in Atlanta where you're like all over the place, or there's one specific one? Anything? Any details on that?
No, not exactly. I mean, if you're talking like food trucks, for instance, like they have food truck Fridays like every 3 months. Like
Okay, so
it's so but there's no taco. Like if you're walking down 4th Street, you're not gonna find a taqueria like a little taco stand right there. Like nah, like you don't really find those.
you were here on November, right? Like the last weekend, the last week of October, the first week of
Hmm.
November.
Yeah.
And you remember we went to Santa Ana for the pan, and you saw
Hmm.
the so it's not like that. Like when you saw que había cada esquina había un taquero.
No, no, it's not like that at all. Like I mean, sometimes you'll find someone there and they'll put their spot up, but then like a month later they'll be gone. And you're like, what happened to these guys? Like maybe they didn't have like their permit or anything, or if they did have a permit, they're not permitted to sell there. You know what I mean?
And
Like so.
Interesting.
do you miss that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like right now it's right now it's midnight, but I'm just like if I'm hungry, what am I gonna go eat? Freaking Waffle House? Like I'm just like that's the only
Hey,
thing that's open.
hey,
Like
I haven't been there, so don't talk shit on it.
Wait, do they have like those typical like Mexican places, like
Oh,
the Betos or Bertos places? Any of
no,
those?
like there is, but like they're very scarce to find. Like if you want food, you're either going to a bar or you're going to Waffle House at this time. And after this, then you have to drive down to Atlanta where it's still open. Because outside
Yeah.
of Atlanta,
it's
everything else
downtown.
is
Dang,
downtown exactly.
that's
Okay.
crazy.
You know.
What about you, Linda? Do you actually go out to get some tacos, even though you're not a taquera, or like you can't eat red meat, but can eat chicken tacos if they sell them?
There's a few that I've been wanting to try just because they're always packed, but I haven't tried them yet. As far as Mexican food goes, we did just go on a date recently to this place that's
Aw.
super popular. Line out the door all the time, and we didn't have to
that's
wait.
so cute.
I know, a date, right? Because we have a kid and you can't go on dates anymore.
Fuck, I have 4 and I still go on dates, mija.
Yeah, that's because you have a babysitter. We have no one to babysit our kid.
I have a babysitter. My kids are old; they can babysit themselves.
Okay.
I'm your typical Mexican dad. Is like, oh, ya tienen 10 a la chingada. Pónganse a jugar Nintendo. Ahorita les traigo una
Oh
pizza.
my god.
Hey, really quick,
Anyways.
Johnny
Yes.
said. So you know how I lived in San Antonio for a while. San Antonio was nothing but Mexican food. Like that's all there is. However, he's only visited. He hasn't lived there, and is living there. I have to say it's all Tex-Mex food there, and it's
Okay.
not like authentic. Plus he's vegan, so
Oh wow.
how much
Anyway,
Mexican food
Johnny's
we know.
vegan?
Yes. Wait. We'll get into that. No. Shut your mouth with your yay. We'll get into that.
No, first of all, we
Yes,
are
that's the
also
Oh,
into veganism, but we're not deep into it. Like we'll just, we
You're
don't
more
mind.
plant-based. You're a flexitarian, as Kim would say.
the fuck up with your veganism. We'll get into Aguanta.
Yeah, you're flexible with what you eat.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask William. Someone asked a question of William. Johnny Padilla is asking you why Atlanta.
You sometimes gotta follow the wife, which then you end up getting divorced because of it. But but we gotta.
Don't tell the whole world.
I don't care. It's no secret. She's exactly, she's not Mexican, she's Guatemalan. Anyway,
She was
it's
talking about
cheaper. It's I didn't hear her. But anyway, it's cheaper out here, just like Linda said, in Utah it's cheaper. I mean, Junior, everybody knows the house that we own out here, that it's still under construction. But it's a, what is it, 7-bedroom house, for, what was it,
7
210?
bedrooms? The fuck do you need 7 bedrooms for?
one for
Because
each for his offices.
Jesus.
But like,
That's
you need a
unnecessary.
so it was, well, we had our plan set out, so it's like a 7-bedroom house and for 210.
No mames way. 7 bedrooms?
Yeah.
Are you
For
not?
how
Are you not like Berthain?
No, I'm just like I'm reading my text messages and I'm reading these comments and
Wait, how
he
much
said-
did you get it for?
210.
210?
God,
Deep,
Yeah.
dude.
that's
What the fuck?
insane. That's like almost
Yeah.
Texas.
And you only
So-
worked in Chipotle? Shit, no mames.
Yeah. Well, it was my actually, yeah. No, and actually, no, because
Johnny says,
we put her paperwork into the house, not mine. So it was all her income, which she was making less
John,
money than
don't-
me.
Don't be gay.
I was gonna follow my boyfriend to Portland too, or best friend, sorry, to Portland too. But
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he meant.
All right. So Polonsky asked another question. He said, especially for you three, since you're not here no more. What is something that you guys miss from Cali?
The sunshine.
No, man. No, las pendejadas dices.
I'm serious. Like I miss being able to just walk outside and it's 70 degrees and it's sunny all the time.
Yeah, that is true. That
But
is
I want to waiting like Twilight.
Oh, yes, I do. I do.
But I want greenery and no smell.
I'm sorry, but you want it all.
we want it all. William, question for you. One?
And the food. That's it. It's just the food. Like again, bro, it's midnight. I'm hungry. What the hell am I eating? Eating cereal because I can't go out. So I'm just like,
So
yeah,
that's
it's
how
gotta
you
be the
stay
food.
thin. You don't eat.
I'll tell you guys something.
Basically.
This guy right here, my little brother. This fucker is drinking tajin? No mames.
He's
Not
hungry.
that
You hear
fucker.
him?
So this guy, he's only flown out over here ever since he moved twice, right? Both times, fucking guy came in dying for a fucking
Carl's
super Carl's Jr.
Oof.
Dude, and he's like, oh, I need to have it. I'm like, bro, can
You
you,
don't
just
have
buy
a Carl's
Carl's?
Jr.?
There's no car. From what he's telling
I
me,
mean,
there's no
well,
Carl's in a minute.
So there's Hardee's, which is the same thing, but now they actually upgraded their menu to California style burgers, which is the sesame bread and all that good stuff. Before, when I first got here, they had no sesame bread. It was just a bread, and then they had the worst burgers out there. Now, however, Carl Jr. out there is open to midnight drive through.
24 hours where I live because we're in a
24
fifth town.
Well, 24 hours, right? Over here, Hardee's, they close at 8 p.m. And just like, oh, well, we
Man,
missed it.
that's how
Jesus,
Portland is.
We're the Mormons over
Wait,
here.
wait, no, man, no, but I think that's because of crime, no, or no?
Nah, just
Huh?
I don't know the reason behind it. I'm just like, but it's 8 p.m.
That's bullshit. People are hungry 24/7.
And I mean, at the same time, they decide to close whenever the hell they want. You'll be like, oh, they're open. You go on Google Maps or Maps, and you'll be like, oh, they close at 10. All right, I'm hitting them up. I go over and it says, sorry, we're closed. It was like, come on, brother.
That's
You guys are just closing at whatever time you guys want because I'm not gonna say why.
This is more of a question for me, Johnny, since William's in Atlanta, so literally he doesn't travel out there. Linda's in Salt Lake, so she literally doesn't drive out there. So this is
Hey,
more of
once a year.
once a year. So there's your answer. William's freaking money wise, he can't travel like almost never. So I cut my traveling from monthly to basically 4 times a year. It does get expensive because I just like to eat over there, and that's why over here when I go eat tacos or something like that, I'm
So
sorry.
monthly to 4 times a year, that's like nothing.
No, nothing. But every time we go 4 months, it's like to go somewhere more expensive, and we're
Yeah.
doing that for
So
us.
when you
'cause we
say
don't have a lot
monthly,
of family.
do you mean like when you would go monthly? Would you go a couple days monthly?
It was
One
a
day,
weekend.
2
It was
days?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
So now we just go like every 4 months.
Mhm.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Thursday
And
night.
how many hours do you do from there to?
I'm only like an hour and a half, depending on the traffic.
Oh,
I'm just
speaking of that,
traumatized from that weekend we went for Mother's Day. Like, I just never want to do that ever again.
Why? Oh, because of the
The
freaking.
line back. That
Yeah,
was
I remember
insane.
that. But you got to remember that was Mother's Day weekend and Cinco de Mayo weekend. So
I know, but now I'm like terrified. I'm like, what if it's like that all the time?
this guy is saying something dumb. There's a documentary on Hulu, Killing County, and guess shows cop corruption in Bakersfield.
yeah, I sent you that. Remember that?
I sent you that.
Oh, you sent it to me?
I guess you sent it to him.
In Bakersfield,
Yeah.
Bakersfield has
So-
gotten really bad.
It's Colin Kaepernick is documenting a series on the Bakersfield, crime. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
do they know that we all lived in Bakersfield?
do they all know that we're all cousins?
What?
You guys never mentioned it.
We never mentioned it. We're all related here.
For those of you who don't know, George is my cousin. Yes, I bet you didn't know.
Our cousin, not just yours.
It's more mine than yours.
My mom, my dad. Why is that such a Mexican thing?
Anyways, William's my little brother. He's my little brother. He can't be your little brother. And Linda,
He
she's
has a point.
Oh, you do have a
I'm the
point.
one you guys were all
I do have a point. Linda's a freaking adopted daughter.
right,
They couldn't. It was all boys, and they're like, let's just go for the last one.
right, yeah. That way they could stop trying. Didn't
And
stop my mom though.
it didn't stop my mom. I was gonna say that.
Uh,
So yes, people, we're all siblings here.
Well, besides George,
So I'm the oldest
he's the
by like 10 years. Then so it's 32, and then it's William 30, I think.
you're
Yeah.
32.
You're 30.
Yeah.
Dang.
George,
Man,
you're
you guys are
29?
old as fuck.
You're
I'm still
29?
in
You're
my
31
20s, bro.
this year, actually.
Wait, what?
I'm in my 20s.
Shut yeah, you're on your 20s.
Are you? You are, right?
No,
You're how many?
he's gonna be 30 this year.
Hey, but I'm still in my 20s.
I mean, you are, for a few more months. Yes.
So you're gonna be 30 in April?
For a month.
In April, yeah.
And you, Linda?
I am 27.
Damn, you're
You're
old as fuck,
28?
Linda.
Yeah, I'm old.
Shit. So 28, 29, 30, and 32. Wow.
27. I'm not 28 yet.
Technically, you're on your 28th, and when you get 28, that you've completed the
See,
28th.
that always confused me. I was like, wait, why did we? Yeah, I don't even
So
know.
I'm already 30. I'm just finishing up my 30.
Right.
Okay, so here we go. I'll wait up. Pelonsky has another question. He says, William looks more like Raul than Raul looks like Raul. Bestia. That's just a mind fuck right there, good thing we're not.
That is.
So here comes my favorite topic because I know we're going to get into it. I'm going to talk this one with Linda. And Linda, no, not Linda. Before I get into Linda, because she actually eats it every single fucking day, probably. William, have you ever tried vegan food?
Well, not exactly, but I did go on a vegan fast for 21 days at the beginning of the year.
Hmm.
You're
So
making
what
a fucking
were you
mistake. You
eating
need
then?
meat. You need meat. Just Chipotle. Literally,
Oh,
all
just
21 days.
Sofritas?
Just no, hell no, not even Sofritas. Because so the reason behind the fast is it's a religious fast, which you sacrifice and you just eat basically the basics of the basics, which is the rice, the beans, the veggies, the fruits, and that's about it. You can't eat anything artificial. You can't eat meat. You can't eat milk. You can't eat, basically what a vegan does.
You
So
can't eat
that's
Impossible Whopper?
no, that was like that's one of my questions. I'm like, can I just get the Impossible Whopper and call it a day? Like that's but I can't eat like bread, because
You
that's
can't eat
because
bread,
you need.
but that's like an essential.
But you add stuff to make it into a bread.
Are you
So
Muslim?
it's not natural. No, I'm Christian.
So why you go through that tradition or whatever that thing's called?
Because it's on the book of Daniel himself sacrificed himself for I think it was like a full month where he went without eating and just eating the basics. So you're doing essentially what he did, So yeah, so we did it for 3 weeks, and some people obviously don't accomplish it. Some people take breaks, like okay, I'm only gonna do it for the morning and that's it. And dinner, I'll eat my meat.
Oh, so people find a way around it.
Exactly. As for me, I was waiting for that too.
Question.
I'm proud, buddy.
You eat chicharrón.
No, 'cause
That's
it's fried.
fucking pig.
Okay,
Well-
but it's not meat.
But it's fried.
It's
It's
meat,
pig.
Also,
bro.
you can eat oil. What about cueritos then?
Well, that's my point. Like,
Pig.
Corritos is pig, So it's like when it comes down to it, you can't eat anything that's artificially made. Like when I started my new job, I'm like, I started at the worst possible time because I started on January 15th, and I'm like, I started on January 15th, I think. I don't remember anymore. But I'm just like, I literally started in the middle of my fast. I was like, and I'm smelling churros, and I'm like, and everybody knows my freaking sweet tooth.
Wait up. Churros is not. Oh, it has bread. Okay.
And fried. And then I have tres leches cake, and I'm just like, everybody knows that Will has the biggest sweet tooth, and I'm getting myself killed right now. And then on top of that,
I don't think you have it bigger than mine.
oh please, come on, really?
I'm sorry.
Right.
I think I'm. Well, okay. What's your no? Wait. What's your favorite dessert?
I don't have. I mean, I consider plantains a dessert, so I'll just be eating plantains like crazy.
Un plátano?
Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with plantains? I mean, it's not a dessert,
What's your favorite dessert? No mames, way. You see, you have a better. My shit's flan, bro.
Well,
Ooh, that shit fucks me up. I literally made some, ate it. Literally within like a couple minutes, I started flaring up. Because
What's
sugar
flaring?
is like the number
it's like
one.
crumpled up and shit.
I don't crumple up, okay? That takes years. But I did start flaring up. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that.
Okay, but what's
Zero.
flaring up? You have to tell the people what's flaring up mean.
Like I started flaring up. I started getting inflammation. I started getting pain in my joints.
Ves,
Like
te hace
swollen?
como,
You get
como
like granitos.
Hitch?
What?
Like Will Smith and Hitch?
I,
The movie Hitch. The movie Hitch? You never seen Hitch?
I have maybe like
You know when
He
he
gets
eats
hit by like a
Like it's like
no, he eats como camarones or like
Oh, yeah.
seafood and then he se le hace la cara bien como like inflamada.
no, I don't get like that. That's an allergic
Okay.
reaction.
So
Okay.
you're saying
An allergic
hives,
reaction. What?
granitos, you get bumps.
I don't get like a physical like you can see flare up. It's like inside. It's my joints.
Mm.
They
Yeah.
flare up. So like I start to like get stiff basically.
Then
Like
start
it
running.
gets harder for me to
Unstiff 'em up.
move. But anyways, yeah, phlegm that fucks me up. Sugar.
All
really
right.
does fuck me up.
Okay. So William, did you finish your thing 100%?
I don't remember where I left off, but yeah.
No, you were talking about your
You're
churros.
fasting.
Oh
Your
yeah,
fast-
my fasting. So yeah, so in a way, I have gone. So those 21 days, I was straight up eating a bowl every single day. It was just brown rice, black beans, fajitas, tomatoes, tomatillo, guacamole, because you can't even get cheese, and then lettuce on top. And I did that for 21 days, and like I'm telling you, the second week, I'm just like I was like your body's so used to eating a certain thing that the second week is just like, yo, you need to eat something because I'm rejecting everything you're giving me at this point because I don't want this no more. In the third week,
Weird.
like on the third week, you're like your body's like, okay, I got used to it now. Your fasting finally ends. You hit the fourth week, and it's just like, okay, now my fourth. When it ended, I posted it on my story. I went to freaking IHOP and I got myself pancakes, French toast, crepes, and then an omelet. And I
That's a
literally
pretty
like
big sweet tooth right there.
and I share obviously I shared some with the kids. And they didn't eat
Sure you
anything.
did.
I just ended up eating, I basically ate everything for myself, and they didn't want to eat their thing. I was like, whatever, like it's fine. But that's how, like, to me, like not eating meat was whatever, but missing out on the dulce. I was just like, yeah, that's really what hit me because I'm just like, damn, I missed. I was like, I already had my day planned out, and that's exactly how it went down. But after that, my body is not the same anymore because it's just like I can't eat 2-3 times a day. Now I'm just like like today I ate in the morning, and I went the rest of the day without eating up until right now when I was basically coming home. I was like, I'm gonna go get a hot dog from the gas station, and
Oh, you
that's
like
what I
hot
did.
dogs? Mhm.
¿Te gustan las salchichas?
All right, George.
What's
Since
up?
William completed his task and went to pick out to IHOP, have you ever tried vegan food?
Absolutely, man. We still so here's the thing. We have tried going all the way vegan, and there's a lot of alternatives such as, Impossible Meat. There's you can do a lot with fries and potatoes, and Trader Joe's has great,
Mushrooms.
it's just you could do so much. But the only thing is for me, it's just too much salt. A lot of vegan food has a lot of salt. And so it's not that we missed eating meat. It's just like now we're more cautious about what we eat, especially now that my wife's been meal prepping and whatnot. It's like we're eating to be healthy, but if it's vegan, great. If it's not, it is what it is. But if it's vegan and it's a healthy vegan dish, then absolutely. I like it for the flavor, not necessarily because it has the meat. But like I said, I'm not gonna go out of my way to like only be vegan or only eat meat. You know what I mean?
Is there?
Yeah, that's good.
Now, I don't know what happened to William. He just went blank.
Oh, really quick. Johnny said, actually, Johnny is vegan too. And the only thing he hasn't been able to give up as a vegan is eggs.
Cochino, te gustan los
Yeah.
huevos.
A lot of people can't, but I found Trader Joe's has this like vegan chickenless seasoning. It's like it's got a bunch of turmeric and stuff like that. But if you put it on tofu and you scramble it up with like bell peppers and stuff, it tastes just like that.
Have you tried the Simply, what's it called? Just eggs?
I don't like it.
It tastes so nasty. It tastes
It's
like Papa
so
ramen,
nice.
like noodles,
Yeah, I don't
just
like
with no flavor. Just like it's so disgusting.
Yeah.
But top ramen is pretty good actually.
It is because it's got the seasoning and stuff. But if you even if you
Ah.
season the just egg liquid, it's terrible, dude.
Yeah, it really is. It's
It's so terrible. It's like eating
Wow.
cardboard.
I'm gonna give you guys a big secret about me.
You're gay?
I actually tried vegan food.
I thought
okay.
you were
So
gonna try
good
something else.
vegan food.
I've tried a vegetarian hot dog and it tasted like shit. I had to put a lot of tapatio on that shit. And I was like, never again.
You should go to this place in Costa Mesa. I swear, if you get their carne asada fries, they taste just like carne asada. You wouldn't even know.
You know what?
So good.
I believe that until if I know that it's vegan, I'll never rate it good. Like someone has to
That's
surprise me, and you can't surprise me.
Okay, you should
Wait,
do
wait,
like
wait,
a
wait, 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 wait.
blindfold taste test,
Oh,
and you won't know which one's real carne asada fries and vegan carne asada fries.
dude. Let me tell you something.
okay.
Here, there's a restaurant in Bakersfield. I went to visit my family there,
Yep.
and so here's the thing. It was me, Johnny, his wife, my wife, and my parents. We all went out. Actually, I don't think they went with us, but we as friends went to this vegan restaurant. And to me, it doesn't bother me that I know it's vegan. I'm gonna enjoy it, right? It's the flavoring and everything. But I kid you not, if when I was gonna take my sister there and her whole family to eat there, she was excited. She saw the food. She got, oh yeah, let's eat it, blah blah blah. And then I was like, oh yeah, it's a vegan restaurant. Immediately they hated it, and I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Like you haven't even
What?
tried the food. If I didn't tell you it
Damn,
was
really? Your
vegan, you
sister
wouldn't
under the
know.
bus? That's fucked up.
Like if I wouldn't tell you, first of all, you'd be mad when you find out it's vegan
Yeah.
to my sister, right? And I was okay with that, but her husband was like, you should probably tell her because it's like your sister. I'm like, all right. And then it's about not knowing that it's vegan for you to understand that it's just food. It's not, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's trash.
Um,
We'll
I've
do
also
that,
tried.
Junior. Next time I come out, I'll do a blindfold taste test for you.
Sure, and we'll put it on Keep Your Cool.
Yep.
You're gonna have to do a podcast live with us.
Yep.
Well, present. Anyways, so I did try the Impossible Whopper. I don't know if that counts.
It does.
It does.
yeah, but I mean,
It's not
it's
fully
just the
vegan.
meat. It's like you still have the mayonnaise, you still have,
Yeah.
this and that.
Yeah. It's
But
not
no. Okay, but the question is the meat is that real? Like, is it a fake meat? The Impossible Whopper.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
fake.
Okay, so I tried that, right? So since because I love burgers and I've had a Whopper and I fucking hate the Whopper, I can say that I fucking hated this Impossible more. No, no cierto, no cierto, not more. I just didn't think there was flavor in there, even if you had the mayo, tomato, lettuce, queso.
I will say between the Impossible patty and the Beyond patty, I'm way more a Beyond patty.
The Beyond is the Carl Jr., right?
Yeah, I don't like the
All right.
Impossible one at
So
all.
so
It
I
tastes
tried
sweet
I
almost.
tried the Beyond one because I like stupid shit, and I'm like, oh, why not? So I tried it, and I made it halfway, and I'm like, I need a real burger. It's like something about the fatty, I think, for me.
It's so good. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like the best.
Dude, let me tell you something. Johnny and Gilma is his wife's name. They're vegan, and Johnny's wife works at this place in Las Vegas called Tacotarian, and it's 100% vegan. Everything inside of that place, and you can get tacos, enchiladas, like Mexican food, and it's all vegan.
That's amazing.
It's really really good. However, it is very salty in my opinion. So yeah, it's bomb. It's really good. Next time you guys are in Vegas, you guys should definitely try it. There's a couple spots there.
I
I'll tell
would
you.
say this year for like my diet, I want to try to like stray away as much as possible from the fake meats because it's not necessarily healthy for you.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna be vegan or plant based, like eat more of the whole foods of that type of diet, like
Mhm.
the veggies and all that stuff versus like the fake meats because that's still processed and it's still we still don't know like what the effects will be later on because there's not that much research on it and it's honestly not that healthy for you. Most of it is soy too.
So when you say carne asada fries, then what the hell are you eating?
I believe it's what's it called? It's this one, Satan.
Satan's
Literally, yeah.
fire. Oh, speaking of that, I actually make my homemade tacos at home with Satan because I
I
like
never
that.
figured out how to cook it right.
It's so good. I mean, it's
As
not
in
like steak.
Satanás?
It's more of a. There's two versions. There's the one that's like ground beef, and then there's the one that's like
Right.
that's like the
Like little steak strips.
yeah, bomb. That's for sure. I like Satan.
Kelly's huge on veganism. There's so many vegan restaurants here. There's a whole group on Facebook that I'm part of. It's literally called SLC Vegan, and they tell you all the spots to go to that offers like vegan sushi rolls and like vegan. There's like this vegan restaurant called Yuns.
Isn't
have
wait
vegan
wait
ponchas.
wait? Isn't
That's
sushi
it.
already like vegetables anyways?
What?
No.
Isn't sushi like vegetables already?
No, it's fish.
I don't eat. I don't eat. I don't
You
eat.
don't
So,
eat sushi? Oh my
where's
god.
Erica? Did he get no, Johnny, he did not get replaced. He is working. He's actually in the chat. He texted earlier. He will be here Friday for the live as well. We're going live. It's gonna be me, George, and William. Edgar did not get replaced, and just keep your cool when you're watching the other episodes. You'll see that he'll be here next week on the regular podcast. This is virtual. Remember
Oh,
that.
there it is. Edgar
Oh,
says,
there you go.
"Nah, just needed to blow someone off. I mean, blow off some steam." Just kidding.
Jonathan Padilla is saying, I went vegan for the animals, not for my health. I
Okay,
can't own a dog, love it, and then kill
Oh.
it. Oh,
let
come
me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Like that one TikTok. Anyways, so here's the thing. You know what I'm talking about? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. He's like about to fall off or something. Anyways,
I need to see this.
you
We'll send
you
it to you.
Okay.
as a vegan, you're killing more animals.
Because you're eating their
And
food.
believe it or not, you're killing more animals. I saw
Thank
like a very
Thank
short video.
It's on Joe Rogan.
Here's the thing.
Oh, is
You're
it?
killing more animals because everything that you need to eat cannot be touched by an animal. So they go out of their way to kill the
Oh.
rabbits, to kill insects, to kill this and spray insecticides or whatever it's called,
Mhm.
just so that that does not touch your food.
Yeah.
And then it goes to you and you're happy.
the plants.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so when it comes to veganism, obviously I know that you can't eat, but is fish involved as well?
Duh. If you ate fish, you're a pescatarian.
I mean, that's perfectly
Which
fine.
technically,
I'm a Pentecostal.
what?
I'm a Pentecostal.
You eat at Costco?
I guess. Us Costco-tarian.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, I definitely was vegan, like straight vegan for like 4 years. And then I got pregnant. And then the breastfeeding journey, that's when I started eating meat again because Terry's grandma is Ecuadorian. And she made this like big feast of like carnitas and like all this stuff, all these Ecuadorian meals, which it consists of a lot of meat. And I was just like, fuck it. Like, I want to eat this too. I don't want to just eat the fucking rice. So then I
Mhm.
went for it. And then I've been struggling to
Did
go back a little bit.
did your pregnancy affect your palate?
taste buds? Yeah. Is that
Um,
what you mean by palate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically taste
I
like that.
don't think so. If anything, I'm maybe more adventurous with what I'll try to eat, but I don't think it affected it. And I was vegan the whole pregnancy, so that was. I think I would do that again for like my
So-
next one.
We have two people who are talking about seafood. So Edgar says seafood is the best, but Raul, who's Raul? Oh,
Who's
Rollis.
Oh, Raleigh.
Rollis dislikes it. And then we have Jonathan says seafood was hard to give up, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I
I'm
love
not a
me
big
some boiling
seafood
crab
seafood
shrimp.
fan unless it's
All right,
shrimp.
give me a second. Give me a second. Let me reply to it because that was a direct attack to RC Rollis.
Rollis
I'll-
is gay.
So I can say this. Is that I don't hate seafood, is that I have to crave seafood. If I crave it, I think it's delicious. But if I don't crave it, I think it's okay. And I feel like it's too expensive for me just to order tres tostadas de pinche ceviche. I'm sorry, I need more. I'm a
So
fat guy. I like to
But
eat.
but why you gotta order it out? Why can't you just make it at home?
I'm sure your wife would too.
Mm-hmm.
We do
You know,
it.
Raul, you know
That's right.
Rollis
I wish
doesn't
I
cook?
had a wife like that, just cooking me up amazing food
I mean,
all the time.
I could name two dishes off the top of my head that are just cheap and good. As good AF, which is camarones a la diabla y aguachiles.
Ceviches. Oh, same thing, yeah. I
I
mean,
don't
not
know
same
how to
thing.
make
but,
none of those.
similar.
Okay, wait. You said
Man,
camarones a la
there's
diabla.
a
I'm
white lost
sorry.
part of me that I really hate. Like, I really wish I got some Mexican in me to like cook, because that really kills me.
So camarones a la diabla. La verdad, I don't have the patience to fucking
Camarones.
remove every single fucking skin just to.
Then eat it with the skin.
I mean, then I'll shit it out weird. Va a doler
I'm
más
not,
aquí.
I'm not saying I didn't say swallow the skin. I said eat it with the skin.
How are you gonna swallow the skin then? I mean, how are you not gonna like chuparlo para afuera?
Dude, some
I mean, okay, this one's from this.
Maybe you do.
Give me a second. Give me a second. There's another one. At will. This is for you. Do you want some fruit with that tajin?
I think she does. I think she does.
Dang, her cravings.
I
Raúl,
know.
alas.
Another one.
I don't know.
Hey, hey. Con
Anyway,
razón
okay,
tienes sed y andas bien antojado and like
oh, yeah.
I'm craving muck chickens y no sé qué tanto.
I know.
I mean,
He crave my chickens. No, mames, güey. No, pinche. Mames, güey.
I mean, somebody has to now. I mean, when was the last baby born? 2 years ago? Was Linda?
Before we get more into the
Somebody
seafood,
has
'cause
to now. What does that mean?
wait. I want to get in before we get into the seafood. I want to tell you a secret about vegan. Canelo went onto the vegan diet and he ended up losing the fight. Boom, vegan is not good for you people. Eat your cows. Anyway,
Nobody said it's not good or bad. It's just like regular food. Either you eat a fucking California burrito or you have a salad with chicken. It's like they're both good or bad. Same with vegan.
all right, George, take
Fight
it away
me.
with the
Fight
seafood.
me.
Why is it that you think it's okay and not the greatest?
Wait, what?
Why do you not like seafood as much?
Me? I don't like seafood as much because I just don't like the fish texture. But I do like the shrimp. Shrimp, I could eat shrimp tacos. I can do shrimp. I don't know what else there is for
Yeah,
shrimp.
I still eat shrimp now. Like that's one that that's if I crave meat, that's what I'll eat is shrimp.
Okay, so Linda, you're like, well, because of your vegan thing.
Oh.
RC, let's get.
Oysters for sure are disgusting.
Yeah, okay, look. This is my thing with oysters, and I told this fucker. And
It
he
just
doesn't
tastes like a loogie, bro.
exactly.
No, it
Listen,
feels like a loogie. It doesn't taste like a loogie.
okay,
It tastes
true.
like the ocean going into your body, turning you into a mermaid.
Nah, bro. You're turning into nasty ass fucking algae pudrida.
No.
Like fucking.
Oh,
Wait, do you
okay.
like ramen? Do you not like ramen with seaweed then?
No.
Isn't that well? I was gonna say isn't that pho, but no, that's ramen. Not bad.
I like ramen. I do like, but I don't like the
You don't like
seaweed.
authentic
I mean,
ramen.
the seaweed's okay.
All right, so yo cuando del oyster, going back to the oyster, because I want to tell this to the world who eat oysters. So muchos me dicen, es que no la sabes preparar, güey. I'm like, what the fuck? Limón, tapatío, sal. What the fuck? That means you're just drinking the lemon juice with salt and fucking the
And if
tapatío.
fat loogie just
And a fat loogie going up your fucking throat. Like, it's like, what? Listen, oh, es que no se te para más. I'm like, I don't need that, bro. I have enough juice. So I don't understand the point of an oyster. To be honest, I just don't. And it's like George said.
Honestly, I feel
It's
like
like-
people eat it just for the fancy bougie aspect of it. Like, ooh, I ordered oysters. Like, look at this big tray with like the ice cubes.
Yeah. And as Isamar is saying that I did start liking the fish when she started her diet. I will say this: she does some salmon y una tuna on the air fryer. Dude, she got down. And all these recipes, I think she got them from TikTok. I think so. TikTok chefs, you guys got down with your things, and then she also did a chipotle shrimp tacos. They're pretty fucking bomb. Those were bomb.
Sounds good.
Yeah, those were bomb. Those were bomb. I ain't gonna lie about that shit. I liked it.
you liked it.
I liked it a lot.
Te
Now-
gustó.
La mojarra siempre. It's always gonna be like the go-to. El ceviche, of course. I don't like the ceviche with camarón, and I don't think I can always do camarón.
So then,
like,
what would you do ceviche with if you don't do it with camarón?
with jaiba?
Okay, then that's
Ew,
not
bro.
ceviche. That's like
Come on now.
ceviche.
¿Ah? Espérate, George dijo algo pendejo. ¿Qué dije? Linda, Linda, you said something about jaiba or what?
Yeah, it's fake. It's fucking fake ceviche. Ceviche is real with fish or shrimp. Jaiba is neither. So therefore,
It's just
it
that
is fake.
processed bullshit.
Therefore, is it vegan?
Yep.
No, because you're eating
Yes.
shrimp.
Well,
It
it's
has
jaiba. It's imitation crab. So it's fake crab. Therefore,
you know, there's real crap también. You know that?
I don't know about that.
I pay for the real shit, not the fake shit, homie. That's why I pay for the real Whopper, not the
You're
impossible.
not getting the real thing with jaiba. Also, aguachiles is fire, bro.
I never had an aguachile, so I don't even know what the hell that
Bro,
is. I mean, it's
so our chile, you're basically cooking the shrimp with
With just
the
lime.
acid of the limon.
Ugh.
Like
Hold
that,
on.
that, like so you're not really cooking it. You're just,
I don't
no,
like.
that's just good as fuck, bro. You gotta try it. I'm sorry,
I,
but you gotta try it.
I didn't try that with chiles, but I tried ceviche cuando tienen el pinche shrimp así todo crudo con limón. It's nasty as fuck. I don't like it. Rollins, who cut your hair? I did it. Believe it or not.
Damn.
Wow.
I believe it. Yeah, it looks like shit.
Um,
Ooh, let's talk about tattoos.
Oh, I have
Sure.
a tattoo.
Oh, you
Is
do.
that the fake sleeve you always had like back in high
Nah.
school?
Maybe she can see it. She's naked.
Is it? What
There's
is
two
it?
women.
Two
There's
women.
2 women and a. Okay, that was my
Oh,
2
you're like
minutes.
Scissorine or
that's,
something?
that's just it. That's just 1 to 2. You're not gonna show
I
your
have one
timestamp.
here. I have one on my thigh. I have
Your
one on
timestamp, right? La butterfly.
a butterfly. Yeah, on my back.
Yeah.
On your chest there?
When are you getting any, Junior? Or
Huh?
sorry,
He's
RC
never
Rala?
gonna get them because the way he views women with them is the way he's gonna view himself with them.
Wait, what? Sorry, I was reading the comments.
No. I wait. I'm just. Espérate. I'm reading the comments también. Wait.
Because he had told me that he was gonna get a tattoo of tacos with a coke.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
That would have been my first one. That would have been my first one if I would not my first one, but I would definitely get something stupid like that. I don't think I'll ever get tattoos. For me, is not that I would look at women and blah blah blah. I just don't like them on women. That's what.
Hey, Isal Collazo said he is getting my name tatted.
On his ass.
It's not that special. I got this one here and I got this one here. Like it ain't that special getting a girl's name tatted.
I'm gonna get on my right cheek, and it's gonna be ISA. On my left cheek, it's gonna see MAR. Isama.
So that way, y cuando te la anden metiendo, they can see it.
What the
Stay
fuck?
away.
Dude,
Te andas descubriendo, güey.
Oh, Isamar is saying that imitation crab is made with surimi, with its finely shredded and pulverized fish. There you go. Boom.
Yep.
Out
And then
there.
Johnny also said it's a mix of all the seafood scraps compressed into fake seafood.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like hot dogs.
Ew, that's gross.
That is pretty nasty.
Ugh.
Anyways, we were done with the seafood discussion. Wait up, a friend is opening his food truck, but seafood. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go.
Damn, not even to support, homie. That's
Damn, that's
fucked up.
fucked up.
Straight up, dude.
I'll send Edgar the $20 to pay for those aguachiles.
Like,
Ooh,
They're probably gonna be more than that because they're bomb.
yeah, because you're in Atlanta. That's Atlanta money. We're fucking talking Cali money, bro.
So in overinflation and fucking
Tax rate.
yeah,
What is, Jonathan is saying he's on my side. On my side for what?
probably
for
the not going
seafood
to
or for
support-
aguachiles probably.
The what?
Aguachiles?
yeah,
Oh, what
not
you-
going to
okay.
support.
No,
Yeah.
for me it's just the I mean, Rallas never supports the homies. I don't get that. I don't get that. Like
What's messed up?
I don't
You gotta
get.
support the homies.
They want me to go cut my hair with this guy who does them for like $50 and like $70 on a holiday. Que se vayan a la verga. Ni mis zapatos cuestan así de caros.
No, I think he's talking about the food truck, bro. But you've already uncovered something else that
Well,
we don't. know.
he's not my homie. The food truck guy is not my homie. So how am I supporting him?
You gotta support the small
You're
businesses.
cool, bro.
You do. You gotta support small businesses.
I do. I bought something from La Rosa Antigua.
Hey, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this,
Invited.
Rallas. Let me ask you this.
What's
Why
up?
would anyone want to watch your podcast? They're not your homies.
Ooh.
No, you ain't listen to you didn't listen to what I said. You said go support your homie, and I said he's not my homie.
The
So you're
food
not
truck.
gonna
If that guy who has a food truck starts watching my podcast, I'll go to his food truck and buy some fish tacos.
Oh, sure. There's.
Why do they have to come to you first?
What do you mean?
They don't have to.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm not like.
Oh,
Why is everyone attacking?
Rallas. Shit,
Yeah, yeah.
man.
Oh, so Johnny's talking about the tattoos. Okay, we'll get into that, but right now we're stuck on the fish and supporting. Look,
You should supporting fish.
supporting
Friends
fish.
supporting fish.
Like I started to
Friends,
cut Raleig's
fish
hair
are
when
friends.
COVID started. Yes, she did actually start cutting my hair when COVID started.
Oh,
I
it looks
actually used to go. I used to go to a place to cut my hair, but I don't have the patience anymore. I fucking hate waiting, and I ain't gonna pay $50 for a stupid haircut. That is gonna.
Yo,
go.
hold on, time out. Hold on.
Wait.
Why is it whatever the hell's on that wall makes you look like a hell man bun? Like literally that right?
Son rosas, güey. Son rosas que están ahí for like, I think since last Valentine's Day or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
they're decor.
They're antiguas, like la rosa antigua.
Exactly. They're antiguas.
Very nice.
All right, so back to the fish. Look, it's really hard for me to support someone with fish if I don't like the food. Like, so voy a apoyar algo. Yeah, it's cool. I'll go once or twice, but I can't do it all the time if you don't like it. Like, that's just throwing money to the trash, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's messed
It's
up.
the only roses he has ever given me. Fucked up, but true.
No.
No wonder she
See,
keeps
he's
it as
doing it
memory.
No,
wrong.
yes,
Hey,
okay,
no
yeah.
wonder te anda trasquilando, güey, all the time. It's payback, bro.
That is.
Dice Isamar, con razón no salía ralas. No, I don't get that, Jonathan Valdez. Isamar, con razón no salía ralas. No salía.
Oh, like you wouldn't get out. You wouldn't
Because-
go
Por
out.
trasquilado,
because
no.
of your, because of your hair.
My hair before I go out, like, eso a mí me da igual. A mí me da igual lo del pelo. Like, no me agüito. Like, it's whatever. Like, I want to look like freaking a Viking if I have to.
Hey, we have 6 people watching.
That's good.
That's 5 more than what we had last time.
Yeah. And I'm not, and it's
That
not my
wasn't
phone
just-
watching it, so I'm not even there right now.
Oh, so we have real 6 people.
Yeah, we have real 6 people right now. Unless one of you, no, well, you guys are all on your phones right here, right now.
I'm
It's
not
the-
on my phone.
No, perdón. Like, I meant to say, like, we're not there. Anyways,
Well, then where are we?
so yes, when it comes to supporting, it's true. You have to support, pero also you can only do so much. Like, I have a friend who does mobile washing, and I gave him my truck to wash. And after that, y luego se tardaba, and I'm like, y then he would lag it. So I'm like, how can you support a friend that lags it? Like, you just have to give up sometimes, you know.
Bro, you lag it for me all the time, and I still support you.
In what way?
Don't even go there, bro. Just kidding.
Pero en what way? Pues a ver.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Ya pégame, güey.
Jesus.
Like this guy Felix in the comment section right now. That guy literally he's like a bartender. So if I ever have a party, he's gonna be my bartender. Lo estoy apoyando because he knows how to mix his shit. You know, that shit's good. Who's JD? But thank you for joining the podcast, supporting the new podcast.
JD10.
Oh, JD. Oh, JD. Oh, saludos a JD. Thank you for watching, homie. I know who he is. He's a good friend of mine. So I'm actually not watching it. He's
No,
probably doing
he's working, but he's listening.
Listening, yeah.
just listening. Like a real podcast. Nice.
Yeah.
But how the fuck is he replying? That's fucking bullshit.
Sometimes when you're at work, you can, take a moment to reply.
So te digo, igual, when it comes to support, yeah, you support the business in the beginning, but once you don't like it, you can't support too much because that's like
Yeah,
basically
that's
throwing
true.
money.
Oh, that makes
I
sense.
will always support a small business, but if they do me wrong, then I won't support them anymore because it's all about, like, obviously having a good business. And
Like, you know,
Hey, I'm a small business.
yes, I've used you.
and I'm gonna support your small business when the day comes.
Okay, he's got 11 more months, 10 more months.
I used you when you were a very small business, like very, very small.
When I had no business.
When you had no business. What? Like, okay, un ejemplo, Rosarito Beach, when I used to go eat tacos, over there, when I would go monthly. Did I ever take you there, William, to the taco place?
Probably.
I know I took Linda.
Yes.
Okay, so that little place, bro. I went to that place when there was like 2 beat up tables and 3 stools. Y un pinche changareto like maybe as big as your kitchen, George. It was like that. It was a little restaurant like that.
I have a pretty big kitchen, bro.
Okay, smaller than your
300 square foot kitchen. No, I'm kidding.
¿Cómo se llama? So let's say the smaller than your studio. And I say, yeah, if I say give it a try, and if it doesn't work out, peace out. Yeah, ves? Exactly. Thank you, Felix, for showing up and showing your support. ¿Cómo se llama? So that place, I started going because they were fucking good. They said fuck tits. Que arriba las chivas. ¿Cómo se llama? So I kept going. In 10 years or less, when Lupita was like 5 years, 4 years, she's almost now. Okay, so in 5 years that I've been there, I've seen that place grow and grow and grow. Now they have like 4 tables que están chingonas bien. Las stools que estaban beat up, they're actually nice. They actually open up a seafood to cook seafood separately from the carne. So when you actually order like tacos de marlin, tacos de camarón, tacos de pescado, they actually have to go into that little mobile thing to do it so that they don't do ¿cómo se llama la palabra? Cross contamination. There, guys. Good night, Johnny. Thank you for support watching.
Night.
¿Y cómo se llama? So I've seen that place grow, like that supporting, and the food was good. So it was going to a good investment. It was going to my tummy, and that's what matters. But we supported your small businesses with quotations. I don't know what that means. Oh, I think I know what it means.
I've always supported Georgia's small business. Oh shit! Patience.
Oh,
No,
man.
I'm guessing fuck tits is also leaving. You guys have a good night.
Thank you for watching. Hey, we got 11 people on here.
Nice, nice, nice. Now we're gonna get into one of my favorite segments that I've been wanting to do with the group, and that is, if your life was a movie, who would you choose to play you?
Pause really quick. I want to mention something.
A ver.
If any of our 10 followers would like us to talk about something, I think that would be a great opportunity to bring it up. But now we're going to talk about this until we,
Until we come up to your topic, and we'll leave it there, and we'll make sure we talk about it. And, anyways, to the question: if your life was a movie, and usually it's gonna be like a drama, so no fucking action. So if you're thinking about Jason Statham, fuck off with that shit.
why?
'Cause
Any character, any character,
any actor,
don't make it boring.
or a
It's
drama.
got to be a real character though. It can't be like animated series.
No, not a character, the actor. I'm talking
I
about
mean,
the
sorry, actor. That's what I meant.
actor. Okay. And who would you? Okay, let's go with George. No, we'll start with me to make it fresh. If my life was, it would be a drama, obviously, and it would be played by Diego Luna. If
Who's
you don't know
that?
Diego Luna, have you seen the show Narcos? Narcos Mexico.
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah.
of it.
George, can you pull him up on the? You know how you do it,
Um.
or you forget, or I can we can't do it on live, huh?
No.
No, yeah, we were doing it last week, wasn't it?
What are we doing in life?
So Diego Luna came
Oh, I
out in.
can't do it.
Have you seen the movie Bloodfather?
Same-sex restrooms. Oh shit, that's gonna be a topic for a show.
Oh, same-sex restaurants.
Okay, let's do this and then we'll move on to that.
We'll definitely jump into same-sex restrooms, which I have a funny story about that. 'Cause
Ooh.
If
there's
you can
already-
choose the same power that would. Oh, really quick before I forget, Johnny's dad's restaurant. Since we were in the topic, he put it on here.
Oh.
It opened up. Soft opening was a couple days ago, but the real opening is on Thursday, and it's a birreria.
That's
It's like
huge
a
out
taco
here.
truck.
Birria. It's like really huge out here.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's popping everywhere now. It's not just there. It's everywhere.
Oh, okay. It's just like a TikTok trendy thing or something.
Yeah.
where's that in Vegas?
Yeah, in Vegas.
Okay.
I want to go
Yeah.
to Vegas. I need a Vegas trip in my life.
You have Diego Luna? You've never gone to Vegas, Linda?
Yes, of course I have.
Oh,
Way
okay.
too many times.
All right.
Way too many blackouts. Way too many almost getting married. You know.
So the what's it called? Ay, ya se me fue la luz. Diego Luna.
Diego
have you got
Luna.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pulling him up right now.
All right. So that's Diego Luna for you, Linda. If you've never seen him, I'm pretty sure you've seen him. He came out in Elysium. No Elysium? Bloodfather? Open Range? Dang, you guys don't watch it.
No, see, I don't even know who that is, but I only know because I just looked him
I
up.
see
Not
good
Mexico?
movies.
Oh, he came out in the freaking Star Wars movie.
I don't
Rose
like Star
Lamb.
Wars.
Fuck, man. Well, you guys don't watch nothing then. You guys
I
don't.
see
That's Diego Luna. Boom.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That would be Diego Luna. I'm pretty sure you guys seen him, right?
Nah.
Really, William?
Definitely.
I've never seen them in my life.
Wow. Okay. He came out in Crudo y Cursi. or Casa de mi Padre con Will
So-
Ferrell.
Rawless, really quick, since I'm already opening these slides, tell us who would play you. And then we'll read in the comments. I have Johnny also mentioned who played Sam, but let's go with Rawless first.
Johnny said McLovin.
He just said he wants Diego Luna to play him.
I said Diego
Oh,
Luna. Ay, pinche George.
Sorry, it's because I'm multitasking and reading and all this other stuff.
The reason I
Clearly
would
that's
choose him
not your like top trait.
Yeah.
the reason I would go with him, it's simple. I like to keep my shit realistic as possible, and Diego Luna knows how to speak English. Yeah, I think he's a great actor, and obviously he's Mexican. So I went the realistic touch of Diego Luna because when I was younger, people would tell me Johnny Depp, but Johnny Depp don't know Spanish, and I feel like a lot of my comedy.
I feel like he would do a good job at speaking Spanish if he had to.
Who?
Johnny Depp.
He doesn't know Spanish. How could he do a good job?
If he had to, he would learn. Probably
He would get
spend
in-
some time in Mexico to really like hear the different linguistical, like I
He
feel
would
like
get an Oscar. He would get an Oscar playing my life.
Yes, he would. He would. Absolutely.
and that's the ¿cómo se llama? So obviously, uh, don't have an option for my wife at the moment because I've never really thought it through. But if I had to choose with the Latina, I think I have to go with at the moment Salma Hayek.
I would say
Mm.
that's more me. I would
What's up?
say that's way more me.
Who?
Selma Hayek.
So,
No, that's pendeja. You don't even know Spanish.
But look what I do, and she's feisty, and I'm feisty, and we're both small. So it kind of makes sense. But no, that's
So
not who I.
okay, so you're saying you're going the Salma Hayek route.
No, I'm not gonna. I wouldn't choose her.
Okay.
Wait.
I would choose a white actress that who
Let,
looks
let
a
me
bit more.
let me go next, just because I've already put it together.
Okay.
So for me, I know we talked about this last time, but for me,
Seth Rogen.
I would have this actor play me. Adam
Adam
Sandler.
Sandler.
I love.
Hell yeah.
I can see it somehow. I can see it.
Yeah, I could.
I can. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
could.
Adam Sandler would be the guy to play me. He's a terrible actor, but he's a great guy.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Padilla saying the soccer movie. Yes, Rudy Cursi is a soccer movie. Okay, and then Johnny King Promotion saying I think Johnny Depp would be good if he knew Chinese.
Felix said your wife would be Snooki.
Dang.
Not an actress though, so I had to go. I'm choosing actress.
I mean, in a way, it's an actress.
Yeah.
It's
No.
reality TV, you
That's
know.
reality
Yeah,
TV.
yeah,
That's a whole different ballgame.
All right, so this would chose Adam Sandler. Now, for me, Linda, and for William and George, who would you guys have me playing myself?
Well, see, here's the thing that I was like, you can't just. I mean, obviously, you went with Diego Luna because he speaks English and Spanish. Like
Yeah.
that. I mean, really, that's it. That's the only reason why you went with him.
And he's a great
Like-
fucking actor.
Okay, fair.
Yes.
But like, it's like, I mean, yeah, I guess. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, if you're keeping it in the realm of realistic,
Yeah,
like,
that
okay,
means.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
you know, but
okay,
it's like,
not okay. My
but-
bad. Maybe, okay, he talks Spanish. He talks English. He's really great actor. He's fucking funny as fuck. Like he's a hilarious actor who speaks Spanish. That's basically me. When you see Diego Luna act, I'm like, yeah, I can see myself him playing me, or I can see myself playing him. It's that simple. When I see him act, I'm like, yeah, that's totally me right there on screen.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I can see a lot of personalities when he acts. It comes from me. I'm like, yeah, for sure, Diego Luna. I would cast Machete to play around. Damn.
That's
All right. So who would you choose, William, to play me?
I mean, I was actually when you brought up Salma Hayek, I was like, I honestly thought Machete. I was like, well, why not Machete?
I'm not that ugly, no mames.
But no,
You know who I
mean,
feel like would play Raleigh? Is the brother of the Pineapple Express guy,
Oh.
James-
Oh, Dave
not-
Franco?
not-
Dave
yeah,
Franco.
Dave Franco.
Yeah.
You would have him play me?
Yeah.
No mames.
And it's not even because he's I just think he would play you really well. It has nothing to do with like looks or anything like that.
No. Yeah. I kind of get you. I don't see myself, but that's your opinion, though. So, William or Linda?
I don't know who would play you. That's a good question.
It's hard. I mean, it's honestly hard to try to put someone
Yeah.
out because like you want me to think about realistic. Like I can't think of that realm. I don't.
Okay, well, don't
have-
think realistic. Just think of someone that fits my personality or the way I am.
Well, I mean, Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Okay.
Yeah. I would say Johnny Depp just because like that's so glued to me since we were small. Like that's like all I see.
I would have him play Bragg Bookman. Which one, Jake Gyllenhaal or Heath Ledger?
Ooh,
There's two guys, not just one. Remember that shit.
that's
¿Cómo se llama? Jake Gyllenhaal es el que tiene el granito aquí. Heath Ledger is the one that died who played Joker. So just in case, my wife is saying that George would be a great Jack Black.
I agree with that.
No, we all know George would be Seth Rogen. Point
Not
blank.
Yeah.
We all know
Hell
this.
nah,
We
bro.
all know this.
Seth Rogen.
It is because
Get the fuck out of here.
especially Seth Rogen on the Absorbent Report. That's like
Yep,
George.
that's it. That's it. That's it. It's right there.
But I feel like this guy's funnier. And the more I think about it, the only thing is that he's too old. I would think that George would be a perfect John C. Riley. Put him up,
John
George.
C. Riley.
Yes, Step Brothers.
No, bro. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh.
You did say he's
No,
older. Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
don't
You did
see
say
Yes,
he's
it.
he
older.
is. That's what I'm saying. He is older. That's why I have to remove him of the list. But a very young John C.
He's that
Riley.
guy's humor. He's not even funny.
He's really
I
not.
literally hate. Literally, Terry put on that like show that he had from like I don't know, like the 80s or something or the
He had a show?
90s. He had this thing, and it's so boring. Like he's just so not funny.
So Johnny is saying Paul Blart Mall Cop, but I don't think as an actor. I think just by looks.
Oh, that would be what's his fucking name?
Kevin
Kevin
James.
Kevin James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin James.
Now, if we're gonna go with a security is gonna be absorbing report, and that's like essentially what George used to be when he was younger, like a pissed off guy with no fucking motive and just had mood swings, and he was funny at the same time. So
George
that's
was
what
a pissed off guy.
George
What?
was always pissed off. That was bipolar.
Oh, you were.
I
Yes.
guess.
Oh, you had childhood
Still
trauma.
am.
You're so pissed off.
So we would have to, yeah, I have to agree with the Seth Rogen, but for me because he got older I have to remove him, but John C. Riley. So now we have with who wants to go next, William or Linda?
Let's do Linda. I have one for Linda.
Ooh, who?
So I would go with Lily Collins
Can you put her up? I
Oh,
don't know who that is.
yeah. I can
from
see
Emily
that.
in Paris.
Yeah, I
You
can
should let
see
you
that.
should have
But
let it go
also from
first before
that
she used that.
Netflix movie with
Yeah,
Sam
I wanted to see her take.
with the Ted Bundy.
Yeah, let me pull it up really quick.
She's a great actress.
Well, John King is saying a Mel Karen to who though?
Amazing.
Jason Segel
To
for
me.
Jason Segel for who? SMR. While he looks for the pictures, I'm looking through the things.
I mean, Lily
Oh,
Collins.
Jason
in Emily in
Jason
Paris
Segel
is
for
good,
George.
but-
I
Jason
can
Segel.
I can
I
see
can
it.
kind
Oh,
of see
he's
that too.
terrible.
Yeah, I
actor.
can kind of see it. Yeah.
Jason
Hey,
Segel, is he the old guy?
No, Jason Segel is the guy who my best friend. No, my
Oh, I love.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
yeah,
you,
yeah.
man.
I was thinking of Jason Segal or something like that, or whatever that action
Yeah,
actor.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah, that guy.
Shit, you play a good George. Emilia
Yeah,
Clark.
Jason Segel. You're right.
My wife said Emilia Clark for Linda. Hell no, that girl's too fucking pretty.
Who's Amelia Clark?
Game of Thrones, Daenerys.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Okay, so that's who.
That's Lily Collins.
I never seen her ever.
You've never seen her?
What
She's in
movie?
that movie with Zac Efron and Ted Bundy, where
Okay,
he
no,
plays
I haven't
Ted
seen
Bundy.
I haven't seen
he's
it.
The wife.
He
You
raped
haven't
a
seen it?
puppy.
It's really good.
He raped a puppy.
No, what? Ted Bundy.
Oh, Ted Bundy.
He plays Ted Bundy.
So
Okay.
Johnny said for Linda, I say Julia Roberts or Sandra Bullock, and I'm gonna have to
Roberts is
disagree
like-
with both of them.
Why? Because they're too old, or
No, because they're just
Julia Roberts is
very,
a woman for sure.
they're very, well, yeah, they're older, but also they're very, I feel like Linda's personality is very like, friendly and like,
Bubbly.
that's
you
Sandra
know,
Bullock, bro.
bubbly.
That's
And
Sandra.
no, Sandra Bullock is not that for me.
No,
at least.
Sandra
Julia
Bullock's
Roberts
not that.
tampoco.
Can you pull up Emilia Clark for Linda?
Oh yeah.
Emilia Clark.
You can see Emilia Clark. Now,
Who is she from Game of Thrones?
what?
Who is she from Game of Thrones?
Daenerys. She
I'd
came
have
out
to
in
see her.
Terminator.
Oh, Emilia Clark.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
Other people have also said for me Olivia Wilde. But
Mm,
haven't really seen
I can
it.
see it, but just because you kind of look like her, but
Yeah, yeah.
nah. For
Or
me,
that one girl from iCarly, Miranda Cosgrove.
Hmm. Yeah,
is that the
I can
the-
see that. Actually, I see that a lot. Personality.
with the, with the that's Emilia Clark.
Oh, yeah. I'd have to see her act. I don't know.
Just watch Game of Thrones and you'll see her act.
I don't want to go down that rabbit
That's
hole.
probably, it's not a rabbit hole. It's actually really good.
That's a commitment.
That's only
It
80.
is a commitment.
Was she acts in a movie Me for You? Was she act
Oh,
in
I've
the
seen
movie-
Me Before You. Oh,
when she acts in the movie Me Before? Oh, the movie's called Me Before You.
yeah. Yes.
For me, for Linda, Kristen Wiig,
Who's that?
Bridesmaids.
Kristen Wiig.
No, is it Bridesmaids? Pull up Kristen Wiig.
I don't think I've seen Bridesmaids.
Kristen Wiig.
Shocking.
It's una pinche flaquita who's fucking
with
annoying as fuck.
with a K.
Kristen Wiig.
Oh, Kristen Wiig. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, no? Yeah, no, she's too old.
No, I just don't think that.
That's
She's
Linda
really
right
good
there.
actor for
She's
her.
annoying and thinks she's
Annoying.
funny.
You think she's funny. Oh, nice.
She is kind of funny at times, but she can be more annoying than anything. That one.
Oh no. No.
Yeah.
Sigue William.
For Linda, I think
Oh.
Emma Stone.
Emma
Oh, I
Stone.
love Emma
Is that the
Stone.
one from
She's
Easy A?
more like awkward, and
Yeah.
I'm so not awkward.
She's not. Well, she does.
She
put
acts
awkward.
awkward.
She does act awkward.
She does.
I mean,
she has that
I
cute,
mean-
like awkward.
Except for Easy A. Easy A that's like her fucking movie. That's the
Which one?
definition of her movie. Easy A.
Oh, I have not seen that.
You have not seen that?
But I know what it's about, right? The A, because she's a slut.
You have to see it.
Yeah, sure.
And then William,
Well, I would have to say Lily Collins probably would play me the best.
Lily Collins. That's the one you chose, or that's the one that George chose?
That's the one George chose. But
Okay,
that's
so who'd you choose for yourself though?
I don't know. There's so many options.
No, we'll choose one because I went with Diego Luna. George's freaking who was it, George again?
Me?
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. Oh, that's
Adam
gonna be
Sandler, yeah.
it's gonna be a kick-ass movie. Adam Sandler, Diego Luna.
Ooh, what about Jennifer Aniston? Could I be a Jennifer Aniston?
Well, you can be Jennifer. Aniston.
No.
If that's what you pick.
I
You
could.
you would be more of a Monica.
I'm more of a I am. With like the way things need to be placed and stuff. Like if you touch a certain thing and not put it back in the same spot where you got it, yeah, I'd be pissed.
You're so.
I love Prince.
¿Y tú, William?
I was debating, but I think I'm gonna go with Harry Styles.
He's not even an
I
actor.
could see
Yes, he
that.
is.
Yeah, he is.
Movie. What fucking movie?
Yeah, isn't he gay in that movie?
He's
No.
he's an actor in a bunch of movies. He also isn't he the guy that came
Oh,
out in
Darling. You Darling, something like that? Or
Yes.
Darling?
Don't worry, darling.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
I can
that
see
was, yeah.
I can see that.
My wife said Tom Hiddleston.
For me,
Yes.
Tom Hiddleston. That's Loki, right?
Yes.
So Harry Styles came out in Don't Worry Darling, My Policeman, Eternals, Sunkirk, Miss Americana, Faster, Cheaper, Better, I Love One
He
Direction.
came out in Dunkirk?
Yeah, he came out in Dunkirk.
What the fuck? I don't remember him in that movie. Oh, my.
I'm pretty sure it was a minor role at the time because now he's getting the bigger role.
Yeah, I'm sure we don't recognize him because he probably looked different at the time.
I would go with Paul Rudd for William.
I could see that.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah, I could see that.
All right, yeah.
Here's who I would pick for William.
I could-
Really?
Oh, I love it.
Nah, that
Yep.
was fucking
Joseph
handsome.
Gordon-Levitt. Yes.
He's too handsome.
See, I could see that in Don John. Perfect. There you go.
Mhm. Oh yeah, the movie was good, by the way.
Actually, yeah. That's a good
Or
one.
500 Days of Summer. I could see
That
that.
that too. That too.
Brokeback
yeah.
Mountain.
He's not in that one. Bro.
No.
No, that's Fletcher.
Oh,
All right, so we have a
Snowden. Yeah, he's a good actor.
movie about a podcast virtual with Adam Sandler, Diego Luna, Jennifer Aniston.
No,
and Harry-
Lily Collins.
All right, Lily Collins and
Yeah, she
Harry
plays-
Styles. Harry Styles. That would be a kick-ass movie with Diego Luna taking the Oscar. Cause shit, we know that Adam Sandler ain't gonna take it. That fool did 2 good fucking movies and he didn't get nominated for both of them. That's bullshit, if you ask me.
Oh, Christian
Okay.
Bale. Yeah, I could see that
Ooh,
too.
for who? Christian Bale for William?
Yeah.
Because he looks old already. Yeah, I
Well,
can
no,
see.
not just that, but because like the quietness and like the deep voice.
Okay, that's just Batman. Like,
Wait. Actually, because Christian Bale is a chameleon actor.
Oh,
I-
and he's an American Psycho too. Oh,
Yes, I can definitely see
Yes.
him playing William because he would get into his antisocial,
yes.
wants to go out but doesn't want to go out, wants to eat but doesn't want to eat. He'll probably learn Spanish.
I could
Yeah,
see.
yeah, I can see Christian Bale. Yeah.
Yep.
A chameleon right there. Okay, so this one might be quick. He said, Edgar Orozco, El Caballo dijo, if you had a superpower, what would you choose?
easy.
To have infinite amount of time.
So slow motion?
No, like just to have like
or
no, no,
super
no.
speed in a way.
to not
He immortal.
to not need sleep. There you go.
Oh, okay.
To not need sleep. So therefore you have all the time to do whatever you want. Because
Mm,
there's not enough time in a day to do everything you want to do.
There's always time. You just gotta make time for it.
No, there isn't, Jess.
Mm,
I sleep 5 hours a day.
Well, yeah, that's true. You
Anyways,
definitely get there.
my wife said before we jump to this thing. My wife did say that William in American Psycho. So that Christian Bale in American Psycho, that's William.
That's perfect.
And then she says, I know my cuñado. So boom, there you have it. She knows you.
Yep.
So my power, my special superpower, it's gotta be. I have to go with. I've been changing it up. It used to be invisibility, but now I like teleportation.
Yeah.
mm,
That'd be
teleportation.
Teleportation. And then he says, Felix is saying, so you can sleep. What? So you can spend 8 hours sleeping. I don't sleep 8 hours. I don't. I sleep 5, and then on my days off, I sleep 12.
Dang.
You don't want to sleep at all. Like, just why sleep? Like, why get tired and sleep? Like,
So I would have teleportation as my powers.
teleportation. That's a good
And
one.
that's something that like, oh fuck, let's just teleport to my job in like less than 5 minutes.
Mm,
Or teleport to Utah for like 10 minutes.
Well, if you want to keep it consistent to what teleport is you have to be in that place.
like you've
Like,
been there before.
you have to be able to see it, or what do you mean?
Yes.
Like
So,
the movie.
like
Jumper?
Nightcrawler. Yes, not
Oh,
jump.
Nightcrawler?
Jumper. If he saw the Paris picture, he can jump to Paris. For
Oh.
me, I have to feel the and be there. So let's say I can teleport to Vegas, and then from there, I literally have to walk all the way to fucking Colorado, Utah, and then I can teleport there.
Because
So
you don't have like because you haven't been there before. So
Yes,
basically, you have to be there before and then be
Yes.
able to teleport there.
Yes, so I can literally teleport to the stratosphere and back to Rosarito in a heartbeat, pero not really así solo que dice este güey. You want your power to have tajin?
It really has got that tajin.
George, what would be your superpower?
You know what? My superpower would be for everyone to believe everything I say.
No,
Yeah, I think it'd be great. Like, you're just get pulled over. You're like, hey, sorry, officer, I didn't know. Oh, okay. Bye.
Ooh,
You know?
I
Like,
that.
I bought this plane ticket
Superpower.
yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I bought this plane ticket yesterday and I lost it. Oh, no worries. Get on the plane. You know what I mean? Like,
That would be
everybody
so
believes
awesome.
what I have to say, then it would,
That'd be so cool.
I had $1 million in my bank, but now it's gone. Oh, no worries. Here's $1 million.
It's like the invention of lying in a way.
I was really gonna bring.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like that.
It's a cheap ass movie, but it's an actual movie.
And then I guess for me would be mind reading. Like
Mind reading?
just being able to read everybody's minds and thoughts. Like
Whenever
if
you want to, or
like
just
Edward
all the
Cullen?
time.
all the time. Whenever you want to, all the time. Like
So like Edward Cullen.
Yeah,
Like who?
I guess so. Edward Cullen, or sorry, Batman.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, Batman.
So Edward Cullen, the fucking
No,
Twilight
Batman.
kid.
Yes.
You never got to refer to him as Edward Cullen. You got to refer to him as Batman.
No.
I just refer to him as the guy from that one movie that was fucking badass.
Wait. I didn't know this. On Twilight, the movie, he can read minds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
He just
shit!
reads thought. Or no. Or is he the one that's? No, it is Minds, right? Yes, it's Minds because they go on a date and he's like, "Oh, I can read everybody's mind except yours." It's
Except for
Bella.
hers, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What
I
was the
thought his name
reason?
was
Like,
Edward,
couldn't
it's
read?
Robert.
Sorry, wait. I'm interested now. What was the reason that he couldn't read her thoughts?
Well,
Because her special ability was defense instead of attack. So like her defensive mechanism was people couldn't do things to her. Vampires couldn't do things to
Oh,
her.
that's right. Yeah. There was an actual reason.
Just to let you know, people, my brother, he actually read all fucking.
Yes, he did. He was the best.
He read, and he's like, "Oh, in the books, in this." I'm like, "Fucking, like, fool, they fucking sparkle." That's not a vampire movie.
That's the only downside was the sparkling.
No, the only downside it was a romantic movie. You want to make a romantic vampire movie? Go watch.
Romantic movies make money, honey.
Yes, but you want to go watch a movie? Go watch Interview with the Vampire. That's a good romantic
Oh my
vampire
gosh, with who?
Hey.
Brad Pitt?
with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise.
I've tried seeing it. I can't.
I want to back up a little bit here. The only Robert Pattinson movie that I've liked, there's only two. There's the Batman, the new one. The two movies that I like are Batman.
Hold that thought. So because William's been fucking downing tajin, My wife literally came out right now, and she's like, "Mira lo que provocas." She has her tajin, and then right here, look, fucking
I
mangoes.
knew it. I
Thanks a
fucking
lot.
knew it. I knew it. She needed it.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
That sounds good.
It
All right,
does.
sorry about that, George. Go ahead.
Yes.
I was just gonna say, like, my two only movies I like as of now is from Robert Pattinson is the Batman one, the new one, the only Batman he's in, and this other one called Good Time. Have you seen it,
No,
dude? It's really, really good. It's called Good Time, and they're like they steal money, and the brother has like autism or something, and it's really, really good.
no, I might check it out one day, maybe if I have the time and time alone.
I mean, he has another movie on Netflix. I forgot the name of it though. The one with Tom Holland, where it's all English actors. That's
Mm,
something about the
Devil
devil.
May
I
Cry,
forgot.
the Devil in Time,
Something
the
like that. Yeah, something like
a
that.
Devil Across,
Something like that.
something like that. George was talking about it the other day and was all excited. Oh, we want you should see that movie.
oh yeah, that movie was good, but I forgot he was in it. He was a priest.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
wait, yeah, it's or something like that. It's called
the devil. Something with the devil.
The
The Devil-
Devil Inside or something like that. And it's not a horror movie. It's
Not the
just
Devil
like,
Inside. That's a horror movie. No mames, güey.
no.
It's called
But
The
it has
Devil.
something to do with the devil.
Look it up. Look it up. We're looking like idiots right now,
Okay.
trying to do some research on movies.
Robert Pattinson and
And Tom,
movie.
what's his
It's
fucking name?
called
Tom,
The Devil
Holland.
All the Time.
Mm.
the Devil all
The
the time.
Devil All the Time. Yeah.
All right. And there was one last topic that someone brought up in the comments earlier. Obviously, it was my wife, and she said
Same sex.
same-sex restrooms because I think they did it in LAX. Someone posted it.
Hmm.
Now, the story that I said comes from a wrestler. William, help me out. The one that had like the stupid crema on his face. Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley. Okay. Mojo Rawley had a story that he said that he was actually in Atlanta on a club and that he was celebrating a birthday. Y ¿cómo se llama? Que llegó and they're like, hey, let's go to this club. But he said that before that, he downed like 2 fucking burritos with chimichangas and all that shit. So se fue el güey con sus 2 burritos and chimichangas. He pounded them, all that shit. Tomó su soda. Dice que by the time they got to the club, that he needed to take a fucking shit. Like a bad shit. Like monstrous shit. Y cuando miró que vio online, he's like, where's the guys? Like, oh, this is an interracial sex or what sex restroom.
Same se- or
Same
yeah, I
sex,
know what you mean.
same sex restroom. So he literally went in there. He's like, cuando era su turno, que he was trying to be quiet about it because he's like, fuck, why need to take a shit? And everybody's powdering their noses or su makeup and all that shit. And this fool literally needed to take a shit. So he's like, unfortunately, he let it blow up. Y que era un pinche volcanic eruption where he smelled all the restroom out there.
Oh my
He
God.
literally said that the restroom went from like, to like,
Dang.
quiet. And he's like, once he kind of peeked over and he's like, oh shit, no one's here. That's it. He said he literally let it all out.
That's so gross.
So he said when he wiped and everything, that he went out there, he washed his hands, and that the only one that was there es los del, cuando vas a un club hay un guy que te limpia y todo eso. Y le dijo, do you want cologne? He's like, yeah, sure. He's like, you should be ashamed of yourself for doing that in the restroom. And I was like, and he's like, oh, I was a bad guy. So me going to that to kick off this segment, a restroom is a restroom. And it's meant for taking shits and pisses, not to doing your makeup, not to have a social room and la 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 la. If you need to take a dump, you cannot be grossed out. So if you guys want to have it, cool. A todo dar, but just know that Mr. Ross RC Rollos here can be loud with his shit or stinky, if you know what I mean.
So you're open to that. You're just what you're not open to is people socializing in there that are mostly people.
The
who-
restroom is a restroom. Go in there and do your business.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So like if I'm
Yeah.
waiting for a line and because they're not in there, what's it called? Not interracial, it's same sex, right? Same sex. I don't need them to go and socialize in there. Like if I need to take a shit and they're gonna be grossed out, I'm sorry. I'm here to do what I gotta do. So I don't mind it. I don't care. I'll take a shit. I'm not embarrassed. But if they're gonna be talking shit and they're saying, "Oh, that's really gross," then why do it? It's. I mean, take a shit is part of life.
JD says, "How far is gross though?"
It's a shit. So I don't know.
Yeah. It's,
I mean, I guess as long as it's not spilling everywhere and like going, I mean,
Yeah, yeah, but I
keep
mean,
it
you can't.
contained.
When it's explosive diarrhea. It's explosive diarrhea. You can't control that. In this particular case, the picture or the video was coming from LAX. So, you can't, like, either you're gonna do it in the airplane, or you gotta do it before you go into the airplane because of the altitude. Maybe that pressure's gonna pressurize your asshole to be like, woo. Pero I don't know. That's just me. Since it's LAX, no one should be really socializing in there, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, no one should be socializing in the bathroom, anyways.
But
That's
don't girls do it when every time they're like in clubs? They're like, hey, let's go to the restroom.
yes,
Exactly,
yes,
exactly.
Mhm.
yes.
So basically, I'm just basically talking shit on the girls. When it comes to that, like, if I need to take a shit and there's a line because you're standing there socializing, I'm sorry, I gotta go because I gotta go.
Yeah,
I said, well, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Fuck who's there. Well,
yeah.
yeah, fuck who's
Like
there. Yeah, yeah. Basically, when you gotta, it's like I just said, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And
we agree, but
I
I
mean, no me importa.
definitely would not feel comfortable in a same sex bathroom. Like
You wouldn't?
I don't think so, and I don't think I would want my son to be in one either. Like I even feel weird bringing him in to a girl's bathroom to use the bathroom when it comes to that time.
So here's my thoughts: is are we thinking about any bathroom at the grocery store, or are we thinking specifically clubs? Because those are two completely in different
I feel like
environments.
probably everywhere. If it's at an airport, it's going to be
The,
everywhere.
the story for Mojo Raleigh was at a club. The videos that we saw on TikTok was at LAX. So it's two
No,
different story. The thing for me is for the thing for me is I don't care where it's at. If it's gonna be same sex restroom, it's same sex
exactly.
restroom
Yes,
for me.
it's
Like, I'm
so
gonna take my thing because like, yo no voy al baño a hablar. Yo voy a ir a miar o a cagar y a lavarme las manos. That's the only times I'm going to the restroom for. That's it.
yeah,
Let's say SMR. Let's say I'm against it because of my kids. Like, I would not like my daughters to go in and see someone's penis while in there.
yeah,
So yes, if there's like a urinal, I completely understand that. I mean, like, why put urinals? I know it's quicker for men, but ahí también trae la
you can
idea eso
sit
de,
down or stand over.
yes, So like, like, if like, if there was no urinals, I'm okay with it. If there's no urinals for men, que todos sean toilets, así como stalls, pero de toilet, I'm okay with it. Like, boom, a todo dar. Pero si son los kids, obviously yo voy a ir con ellos, my wife va a ir con ellos, or lo que sea. So that's my opinion. As long as there's no urinals, I would be okay because I gotta go.
Yeah.
To William, you have kids
Well,
or you yourself?
well, no, I mean that what you said about the wrestler, like, yeah, obviously it was gonna happen in Atlanta. Atlanta's one of the biggest trans slash LBGT fucking bullshit, whatever the fuck
It
it
is
is.
here too.
Um,
There's a huge
it's
tribe
it's
here.
huge. It's huge. Like, it's so I mean, where I work, literally where I work, I have one, two, three, four who are I don't know what they are, but they identify as the opposite sex. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna call you buddy because that's you can't, if I call you the wrong thing, you literally get offended. So
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna call you buddy, and that's a neutral word. So sorry, that is what it is, you know. And that's how I avoid getting in trouble because I'm just like, hey, bud, can you do this? I guess, and so it's like, yes, I believe what happened with him is true because there's a lot of that here. Now I haven't encountered um like for them same sex bathrooms. I haven't encountered that yet. I was like, but am I against it? Yeah, of course I'm against it. Like, I don't like I'm not. Yes, I have kids myself. And when it comes down to it, like, I still walk my kids to to the bathroom, and when it comes down to Emmeline, like Sheila has like a big issue with her still going by herself. I'm just like, bro, she's almost 10. Like, she's fine. So whenever one of them has to go, all three have to go, no matter what,
Hmm.
just to avoid doing multiple trips up and down. You know, so yeah, I'm against it. Just again for the parent reason, and then for a personal reason too. Because I'm just like, well, like I mean, it's been women and men for the entirety of life up until what, 5 years ago at the most.
Yeah.
So it's
Hmm.
like, as recently started getting more and more behind it. But I'm just like, it's like, if you guys were okay with it for the entirety of life, why is it that all of a sudden you guys want to switch it up now? Like, it's
Hmm.
it's fine. So
That,
but
that's
yeah.
Now Felix is saying I'm not okay with it. I say if you want the same sex restrooms, make separate ones, or make the same mess, same sex, but keep the families The females only female, and it is for protection at the end. George, comments on that?
Well, you see, I don't have kids. To me, I don't care what it is. I just go in, do my thing, and I'm out. So I have a different perspective, especially because I do travel a lot. And for me, I feel like for my convenience, I don't care. I'm always by myself when I travel most of the time. So for me, it's like I said, I'm neutral about it, to be honest.
Yes,
There
yes.
is a story though that I've heard. I think like there's multiple now that like even though they are the way where it's like right now it's girls only, boys only, where because there's so much of that whole like transgender stuff and all that going on, and like people identifying themselves as like a woman. There's a lot of stories now that like boys will go into the girls' bathroom and then being like, but I am a girl. Like I just have a penis, but I'm a girl. But they're
Oh,
not transgendered fully yet. And
so
then there's
they're
issues with that now too. So it's
they're
just like,
doing it in a way of like, to me, it sounds like they're doing it in like a funny or jokingly just to get
yeah,
away with it way. Is that what you're
yeah,
talking about?
yeah. There's a lot of that going on. I feel like mostly in like high
It,
schools and stuff.
when it comes to all of that, I don't want to get into it because I feel like the world, not the world, but America is going that direction. I
Yes.
will always say this: you can be whatever you want. You want to be this, and that. You want to have rights, equal rights, and get married by yourselves. You can be all of that. The only thing I say to this is keep your beliefs and your system of thinking away from my kids. I'll let them know what is right and what is wrong. I don't need you to implement things on school or on other things to make it all public.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
a
why I'm
whole
like,
other topic too, for sure. It's like what they're teaching in schools nowadays. Because even with
yes,
like, I don't want him going to public school if they're teaching what they're teaching. Like that's
yes.
not.
Y cómo se llama? Like, let's say, for instance, I know that my wife brought it up the other day when we were talking about this, that let's say for the same sex restrooms, say, okay, do it, but I expect them to do just a family restroom. If it's like that, okay, también todo dar. Let's say you want to do the same sex allá. Well, this right side is just for family, only for your kids.
Hmm.
That's also a better idea también.
Yeah.
Porque ya si todas las familias are always going to lean to the right or to the left, and these fools are going to go over here. Like I said, because I'm a guy and because I know I'm always thinking the way I think, that's why I said it like this. But once you put into the perspective of a kid going in there, and if there's urinals and they see like a thing, like, hey, like, yeah, that is wrong. Porque yo sé que en el mundo hay gente mala,
Hmm.
and not everybody's gonna be us who are the straight edge, who are always basically los buenos, pues los buenos y los malos. I know that there's malos out there, and we can't change that. I wish we could, but we just can't.
Hmm.
So true.
Be whatever. Oh, she's saying people could be whatever they want to be, but don't start. I'm guess don't start it, or I don't know what she meant. Oh, don't start to input your views on my kids. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. Like, okay, so like the same sex, like igual. It comes down to the bigger aspects because I keep thinking it's only America. Why? Because I go to Mexico a lot and I don't see that shit out there.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's also not just America. It's a lot of it's like mostly California too. Because if you go more towards like there's girls out here that I've spoken to that are from like Mississippi and stuff like that. And like they're like, oh, it's not like that over there. Like it's not. It's very still very conservative, very Republican, very like they
yeah.
don't believe in what
Mm.
California is doing.
Y
So
como se
it's
llama?
not just the whole country. It's
Eh,
like
and
specific.
that's what sucks. I would say that that's what sucks about this state, that they're so like soft. And I've told them many times, I'm like, dije, cuando yo digo the world has gone soft, I usually say America has gone soft. There's been times where I see que, como mira un game de un soccer player y le dijo el árbitro negro, right? El ref dijo negro, and he got offended and he started talking shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm like, you do know that in other countries there's no such thing as black. I'm like,
Hmm.
he's saying it by the way that he knows the color, which is negro, which his fucking pants, his chores were negros. So he said negro. And the fool got offended because he was a black guy. I'm like, come on. I'm like, they have to understand that the world isn't, that the world has different languages or not enough is vocabulary for them to implement those kind of languages. Como que quieres que te digamos oscuro, this African, this, that. So like, no manches. For that, Isamar, she's saying next topic, teacher with guns. We only have 12 minutes, so I don't think we're gonna have enough details. That would have been a perfect one for George because he is a teacher. But next time that us four, or as long as we have four, we can bring it up.
Former teacher.
Oh, perdón.
And now I just substitute.
I'm a teacher.
Oh, you are? Okay, so you see, that would be a great topic once you come back in
Mhm.
a couple of weeks, to get that going, and we'll write it down, and I'll make sure that we bring it up next
That
time.
would be a good
See,
Now,
topic.
since we only
they're,
have like
they're teachers, but I do have my license to carry. So
10.
no,
Me
no,
too.
I'm serious. I have my
You
license to
have it?
carry. Yes, yes.
I
Because
work with
I'm not sure. I don't have one yet. But when I got the money, like in 5 months,
Yeah, I was gonna ask
I'm
you
gonna
if you
buy
have
one.
if you own a gun.
No, I don't own one yet
No,
because I don't
I
have
I
the
just
money.
bought
But I
mine like
will.
5 months ago.
Well,
Fine.
you gotta carry. You gotta carry, bro.
Next time you're gonna have to show it. Oh no, never mind. I think you.
No, I'm not gonna, it's just a Glock 17.
It's just a Glock 17,
It's nothing fancy.
color pink, golden tip.
with a Hello Kitty on it.
All right, Linda, do me a favor right now. Start looking for a quote. Don't give me a fucking bullshit vegan quote. Do a real quote. All right, William. Any final thoughts to the people out there? Yeah, a quote,
A
just
quote.
like a quote, like a
Closing quote.
quote for the day, or a closing quote for the night.
Closing quote, just any quote.
Any quote. Just start looking one in your phone and bring it out. Yeah, it's okay.
Don't use it yet. Just hold it out. Hold on to it.
Yeah, just
Okay.
when you're ready, you're gonna do your closing thoughts. William, closing thoughts.
Nah, no closing thoughts. I'm good.
We'll see you on Friday, right? To talk shit on your Super Bowl prediction that sucked ass.
Yes. However, did I
Hey.
not get that Royal Rumble right? Oh yeah, I did.
You did get the Royal Rumble right.
Oh,
What-
really quick. Super Bowl is on Sunday.
It's
Yes.
on Sunday, yes.
Oh, it is?
It is.
I worked
Oh,
during
actually,
the Super Bowl. I wanted
It's
to watch the Super Bowl too.
Okay, wait. Okay, since before Linda finds the quote, Linda, who do you have? The Chiefs or the Eagles? I know you don't know them, but one's from Kansas City and the other one's from Philadelphia. So I'll put it that way. Do you want Kansas City or do you want
Philly,
Eagles?
Philly.
Okay.
Is it Philly?
Yeah, it is Philly.
yeah,
Let's see.
that's what I wanted.
All right. So keep looking for the quote. You did get Cody Rhodes right. Any other thoughts, William?
No.
No? Okay, George. I'll go next because I always take the spotlight because I'm Diego Luna. Closing thoughts. I actually enjoyed this. There was no lags. There was no echoes.
No.
There was no blurry cameras. Everything looked great. Some fool said that somehow William looked like Raul more than Raul, so that was pretty intense right there. And basically the comment section was alive. I like that shit. I know that we did go a little bit earlier than before, so that also is a big up. George?
I mean, if we go like at 4 p.m. one day, I mean, who knows?
That's just not gonna happen. Maybe on a Friday.
Yeah, maybe on a Friday.
Maybe on a Friday. Linda, any closing thoughts before you read the quote?
No, this was fun.
This
Can't
was
wait for
fun.
the next one.
All right,
We'll
and
need more topics too, because that Teachers with Gun is a good one, but there's a lot more we could talk about too.
yes, and like I said, when every time you join, let me know with time so that if you have like views on girls, like, do you believe that guys should help out girls if they don't work or something like that? You know,
Oh
we'll
yeah,
bring it
like
up.
the traditional
Yes,
at home wife. and
always
all that
good.
stuff.
It's always good to have a point of view of a girl. So in this particular case, you're the girl.
Of a woman.
Well,
I
she's
am.
not
I
She's a mom now.
identify as a woman because I am a woman.
Sure, buddy. If you say so.
Jesus.
So go for it and go with the quote if you have it.
Okay.
That's cool. I don't need any closing thoughts for me. It's all
Oh,
good.
sorry. I thought you were done, George. My bad. George, go ahead and do your
Nah,
closing.
I'm good. I'm good.
Didn't you say something though?
No.
You said it was fun.
I could.
No, wait. Go ahead, George. Do your closing.
No, I really honestly I don't. I was just being funny.
We still have 12 minutes. The comment section said, quote, do what makes you happy. In the end, if you do bad people... Oh, I'm sorry. Someone read it. I me tragué la
All
lengua.
right, quote, do what makes you happy. In the end, if you do bad, people talk.
No.
Okay. Do what makes you happy. In the end, if you do, bad people talk. And if you do good, people talk.
People talk.
Oh, okay. I like that comment
If
section.
you do bad, if you do good, people will talk anyways, basically.
Yeah,
They're
basically.
always gonna talk.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Linda, do you have a quote
I
on top
do.
of that one? All right.
The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing.
Holy shit, that was almost the same thing as hers. I like it. I like it. Anyways, people, hope you guys liked it. Hopefully, we can bring her in more often so that we can get this 4 people live thing.
I
Thought it
could
was
stay
fun.
up till this time. I could.
What time is it there?
It's about to be midnight.
What time is it over
Oh,
there?
it's about to be 11 here.
Yeah, I'm only 1 hour.
3 a.m. for you?
Yeah, two of them
That's-
over here.
That's my bedtime, so you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. Like I gotta be. I gotta be at work at what is it, 10 tomorrow? Something like that. I'm good.
No, you're good. You're good. All right, people. Well, keep your cool. Oh, with the last one, it says, "I'll join with Rollers next time on the woman's subject." Ooh,
That would
spicy.
be fun.
All right, that would be fun, people. What? Okay, anyways, say bye, bye. Adiós, mi gente. Tengan unas buenas noches y unos buenos días si miran esto en la mañana. Chao.
Bye.